Yeah, cut that shit off. What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the den. I hope all of y'all are doing fine and dandy this evening. Make sure I put that in the right spot. Yeah, that's definitely where it goes. We're gonna put that up in the corner right there. All right, player. So again tonight, man, if you're not familiar with the den is where we, the best conversation on the internet. I mean, that's basically what it is. Whether you agree, whether you disagree, whatever you believe, man, all opinions, all thoughts, all backgrounds, walks of life are welcome. And we just have plenty to discuss, man. I mean, there's a lot to discuss. I don't want that to go away. You need to stay there. And tonight, like I say, we're going to talk about America versus the world in terms of opportunity. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the video I posted earlier. Jesse, I guess. I mean, J-U, I'm assuming Jesse. Smollett. It's a weird fucking name, let's be honest. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And I'm going to talk about that video because I've determined something. I've realized something. And those of you who have been fucking with the den for some time, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but we'll talk about that here in just a second. But before we get into all that, we got to talk about what's most important, what's most near and dear to my heart. And that is you guys, the friends in the den. I hope you're all doing well this evening. Excuse me. Let's see who all we have joining us live tonight. And let's get into the conversation, man. Like I said, there's plenty to talk about tonight. Dr. Rabbit, Baker, man, what's the motherfucking deal? D-Love, White Persuasion, Beyond the Funny Nigga, East Side Hero, what's the motherfucking deal? Heidi, what is that? Is that a coffee tiger this evening? I don't even know what's going on. Coffee tiger than a horse. Now we're just all kind of animorphs tonight. Anthony Bailey, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Jesse Lee Peterson. No, I'm pretty sure they have some stark disagreements in their fundamental beliefs, but we'll get into that. And yeah, man. What I'm talking about is America versus the world. As everybody says America is the land of opportunity. And what I mean by that is, a lot of us, even myself, there was a point in time where I would say, you know what, I want to go back to Africa. I want to do all that. But then you really look at it. And you look at the opportunities you have here in America, and I'm not saying don't take advantage of your opportunity here and go see the world and do all these other things, but we're going to talk about a lot of the little advantages that you have if you are from America. There might be people from other places, but the advantage that you have being from America as opposed to being in other places. I mean, starting from the power of your passport, to just the opportunities you have here, but not even leaving the country. But we'll discuss all that. We'll talk about why people want to come to America, a lot of those things. Jared Key, what's the motherfucking deal? But again, so let's go ahead and make sure we do the right things real quick. If you don't know, now you know I am your host at Honcho, host of The Den Show, and The Den Show, denshow.com. Check all that shit out. It's just going to bring you right back here. So don't go check it out right now. Check that shit out later. Again, for those of you not taking calls right now, but these are this side right here. You can't even see it. This shit right here. Yeah, there you go. These are the proper contacts. If you ever want to contact the Den by email, denshow.com is going to bring you right back to the channel. I don't have a website for it yet, and that is the number to call in later. You can text in now if you want to, but I will not be answering any calls until I talk a bunch of shit for a little while. And again, if you want to follow the Den on other platforms, facebook.com/Den Show Live. That'll take you to the Facebook page, and you can join the Den Facebook group for all you old folks like me. Because you youngsters, that Facebook for the old people. Twitter @Den Show Live, Instagram @Den Show Live. Try to keep it simple and the same so it's easy to remember. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. But first, let's talk about that video for a second. Then we'll talk about the main conversation. While I'm doing that, let me do the proper things with this. I'm going to talk about that video for a second. I guess I obviously know now what I have to do to grow the Den. Because if you didn't catch that video, I dropped that video about 6 hours ago, I guess. What is it now? 10 o'clock. So it was about 4 o'clock, maybe a little bit after. And it may not be a lot to some people, but we know how slowly the Den has grown in all this time. Den's been around for a long time. Den's been around almost as long, if not as long, maybe like a month or two later than the Sauce, but the Den didn't always get the same type of attention as the Sauce did. But that video, and we grew almost 20 plus subscribers. So I mean, that's pretty cool. So I guess I see what I have to start doing. Broderick, what's the motherfucking deal? Little Red RH, I'm assuming Riding Hood. What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the den. Facebook died in 2013, man. That's about when I left. Nah, I can't, man. I know in 2013 I had Facebook jumping. I don't care what y'all say. Baker man know how we used to get down on the Facebook. So again, welcome everybody, man. Hurrah, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Again, so I'm glad to see all y'all. But like I said, we're gonna talk about a couple of things. We're gonna talk about the Jesse. I'm about to call him Jesse Lee fucking with Heidi. We're gonna talk about Jesse Smollett. We'll talk about him, and we're gonna talk about, like I say, the advantages of being in America. Now, this is not to say that America doesn't have its own faults. This is not to say that there aren't problems in America. But if you only focus on the problems, you will really miss out on a lot of opportunities. And give me 1 second. I'm chewing on some fucking gum. That's pretty rude. Let me. I don't want y'all to see me spit all that shit out. Hold on. All right. Alakazam. And so not to say that there aren't problems in America, but do you ever sit and wonder why people are, I mean, you can look at Mexico and they say it's virtually not as much border crossing now, but why people are leaving their homes to come to America. We talk about America's horrible here. I guess, when you've been used to something for so long, you don't see certain things. You wonder why people come internationally. We talk about the Indians, the Asians, and how they come here and they keep their heads down, they focus, and they end up winning. Why as Americans don't a lot of us take advantage of these same opportunities? And that's kind of what I want to discuss. I just want to talk about, just the advantage you have being here, even if it's just something as simple as sports. What other country? I mean, well, maybe you have, let me see. Maybe you have one or two other first world countries, and maybe soccer or something like that. But what other country do you get paid like athletes get paid in America? What other country do you really get to live the way you want to live, say the shit that you want to say? I mean, you can look all over the place. And again, like I say, this is not to say it's perfect. There's a lot of things that could be fixed. Okay. And I understand this, but you got to look at what's good, because if you always focus on negative shit in your life, you're going to always get negative shit in your life. If you focus on positive shit, you're going to get mostly, but it's going to be a little road bump here and there. They can't always all be positive, but you can get up from that road bump faster. You say, let's all sub to one another. I'll check you out. Hey, I got love for the sub. We got love in this sub. Let me check you out. Go to the channel. Okay. And because I will forget, I'll say I'll do some shit and forget y'all. If y'all been fucking with the den long enough, y'all know how that goes. Wow. There you go. But again, like I say, and just got a new sub. Thank you. Who is it? Erica, the newest friend in the den. But again, man, you have to look at the positivity. And what it is, you got the media, you got a lot of people trying to sow a lot of hate, a lot of discord. When people are emotionally invested and frustrated about stuff and angry about stuff, it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Y'all flexing? See, that's what I'm saying. Man. You say you don't want a whole lot of just anybody. I think that the right people will come in. I think the right people will slide in. The den it's an acquired taste. So I think anybody who does come in and they don't like it for too long, I don't think they'll stick around too long. So I think that's just kind of how it works. So hold on. See, Dr. Rabbit trying to flex with me. I'm trying to talk over here and you trying to flex with me. But again, so I'm just saying that, man, we have to look for the good in life. So, I mean, think about it. Baker man. I put that on my sub. Got a question. You the boxing guru, man. Are there any, or have there been any major heavyweight fighters to come out of Africa? The Tears in the Bayou, yeah, it was good, man. It was good. So I'm curious, because I was thinking about it. Like, was the biggest fight, who was that? Was that Thriller in Manila? That's the biggest who's come out of there? Yes. We will get on that conversation. I know Heidi likes to stir up. Heidi is a pot stirrer. Makes water taste so much better. We'll talk about that. A new cat named Ron. I have to check him out. I have to definitely check him out. Man, look, they wasn't heavyweights when they first got here. Them boys was hungry from that goddamn boat trip. I tell you what. Oh, you know, Heidi, those don't count. You say he was in the documentary doing the boxing. Okay. See, I watched about half. I haven't seen the whole thing, but like I maybe got about a little less than an hour in. I still got to finish the rest of it. It was right when old buddy got shot in the head, and they was kind of talking to him about how he survived. But again, getting into it though, like I say, you know, we have problems because I think we as Americans we're U.S. centric. We focus mainly on what's happening here, and I'm guilty of this myself. If you look around the world and you see some of the difficulties, and that's a light way of putting it, that they're dealing with, it almost makes you should be more than happy to be here. Because again, like I say, I mean, you can look at what's happening, what's shaking in Venezuela right now. People don't even have food on the shelves in the grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't know my background? What I'm supposed to put in the background? Man, I don't know what I'm supposed to put in the background. I'm trying to keep it simple. I had some fancy shit back there, and then, you know, people was talking about they was getting fucking epilepsy and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The Roy White too. Well, goddamn. I guess all the Africans coming out of Africa is white boxers. Talking about Fruit of the Loom and shit. But no, seriously. But again, like I said, you look at it, you say you like the old school TV. What a conundrum. But my thing is, like I say, you know, and it took me a while to get of this mind state. Because I used to be one who would just look at all the negative, all the negative history, all the bad that has happened. And this is not to wash that away or say that it doesn't exist anymore, but it's not the level in which, because I mean, how many? It's millions of us out here. But what we tend to do, especially as a black man, and I'm saying, you know, from a black perspective, because I don't know if you guys noticed, I am black. You know, I noticed like we predominantly look at a lot of the problems that we have in the black community, but it could be like one instance of somebody going through something. Now there's dozens of millions of the rest of us. But we look at this one incident, and I'm all on the mic, and we'll say, oh, you know, it's still going on. It's like one motherfucker out of several million. It's going to happen. Shit is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when it was the Kush Den. That was really look. I was watching the old Kush Den the other day, and I seen it. I was watching the Kush Den. And again, some of y'all might not notice this. Like I say, I know some of y'all been fucking around for a long time since the name change and all that. Some of y'all, you know, might have just caught on to it. And I still got love for y'all. But I was watching the Kush Den, I think about the, after I did the, not the personality test, was it a personality test? I think that's what they call it. It was whatever, the ENTP or INTP. I forgot what the fuck it was, INTJ, whatever that shit was. And yeah, I was just looking at that. I was like, man, you had motherfuckers smoking all in the background. I was quite buzzed because I think I was out of the carpet that time, and so I was a drink den. Weed. And so yeah, it was definitely very interesting going back and looking at some of those old dens, but those definitely have to be you know what I'm saying. He said, I hated that old den. You saw that bitch last month logged out. Ain't that a bit? The drink den, I was talking all kind of crazy shit. Probably talking about shit I wasn't supposed to be talking about. But let's talk about old buddy real quick. And I kind of want to know y'all's thoughts. We can get some live conversation going about it. And I don't know how much of it y'all heard about, you know. And when it first came out to me, it was kind of sketchy. You know, because it's a 2-for-1 hate crime situation, and that is he's gay and he's black, so that's going to double the triggers. You're going to have the gays are going to be triggered. You're going to have black people be triggered, or those, people who just buy into every fucking hype situation. They're going to be triggered. Some random MAGA motherfuckers just, I've yet to see it. I've yet to see gay black, okay. Man, we don't even want to talk about Terry Crews. That's a whole nother conversation. But my thing is, I've yet to see this. I've yet to see, like, it just reeks of a setup to me. If you watch the video, y'all saw the little letter that was posted, the picture of the letter I put up in there. And they said that this motherfucking me, they sent this shit. Sure, whatever you want to say, Dr. Rabbit. Why aren't you friends with him? Are you homophobic, Dr. Rabbit? Are you racist? Because you say a gay black guy and you're not friends with him. I mean, I don't think anybody even inquired of that. So why are you not friends? Is it because he's black or is it because he's gay? I mean, we need to know what's really going on there, huh? Makes me question what's happening with Dr. Rabbit. I thought he was a stand-up guy. Now I found out that he's homophobic and racist. I'm highly upset. But no, seriously. Though looking at this shit, but if you saw the letter, it looked like some old cartoon kid shit. You know what I'm saying? If he says he's both, well, they cancel each other out and then he's all right with me. Wait. Okay. Now I got to go back because you just said, I know a gay black guy, but now it's because we don't even know each other. Which one is it? Either you know or you don't know. I need to know. But like I said, we get back to Jesse. Goddamn, I can't want to say Jesse Lee. Because I don't know. Because my thing is, I don't really know the dude. I don't watch Empire. I don't watch these shows. I don't know shit about these fucking shows. And so the dude is like really a relative unknown to me. So I know to a lot of people he's some kind of celebrity, but he just looks like a random motherfucker off the street. Like, I don't know. Apparently he was a random motherfucker on the street who got attacked by random motherfuckers on the street. But let's look at the details of this story. Like I say, so first this letter comes, and if you saw the picture, I mean, it honestly looked like someone had a 2-year-old draw a fucking somebody getting shot with a gun or something. I don't know if it was supposed to be a gun or a little drawing of a noose or whatever the fuck was going on there. Okay, now I don't know where Empire shot. I don't know. I'm assuming, like I say in the video, I assume that it's in LA because I assume everything gets shot in LA. People get shot in LA. People get shot in Houston too, so it is what it is. But the reason why I say this is, so a letter was mailed to the studios there. Okay, and again, I need to do the research to actually find out. I guess that would make more sense to find out where Empire shot. But yet he's walking around randomly, probably in Atlanta. We need to ask Kenneth. Kenneth would know. The ATL family would know. But he's walking around randomly in fucking Chicago, where I believe there's over 30,000 plus cameras downtown. So basically everything, every angle, every whatever is accessible. They saw him at a sandwich shop nearby. You're walking around by yourself, 2:00 in the morning, when this polar vortex is making its way into town. So it's fucking probably freezing cold out there. But you're just strolling. I'm just strolling. I'm just strolling, having a good old time. Nothing's gonna happen. And then random MAGA attack, mask, rope, bleach. You already light enough. You ain't finna get no light. That was him trying to bleach his skin. That's why he was smelling like that. So he said somebody threw some shit on him. But all this other crazy shit, it's too crazy for me to believe, because if somebody had intentions of attacking you, they're not finna do all this extra shit. Like, and that's what people don't realize. Like, the mind, that type of shit is the mind of a prankster. You know what I mean? That's some shit from the mind of a prankster, not an attacker, not in a motherfucker who's going to intend to do you harm. We're gonna punch him like 3 times, all right? And then we're gonna throw the rope on his neck, throw some bleach in his face, and yell, MAGA country, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here, bro. Like, Get the fuck out of here. Who really thinks that's a thing, man? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's coming from the mind of old Hollywood ass, soft-minded ass type person. And my thing is, it's just like, come on, if somebody's gonna do something to you, they're gonna make sure your ass, you light it out. You fucking, if, and I went back and watched the video and I caught myself during the video. I realized that. But if you've ever, I'm not gonna say partook of, if you've ever been a witness to something violent and a person has bad intentions for someone else, it takes quite a bit for someone, if they have bad intentions, to stop an assault. If they actually have hate for you, they're going to beat your motherfucking ass down. They're going to continue to pummel you till at very least that you knock the fuck out. And again, like I say, the fact that, you know, allegedly it happened about 2:00, you know, he made contact with the police at some random apartment, strange, at his friend's apartment, I guess, at 2:45, and you still have the rope on your neck. You know what I mean? You know, and you still have, all right, D-Love, appreciate it. And you still have the rope on your neck. If somebody attacked me, first it's going to be a whole different scenario. You know, everybody can't win everything, but let's just say a situation like that occurred. You know, I'm just strolling down Bissonnette for no random reason. I'm just strolling. I'm just walking down Bissonnette, you know. And I don't know who would be anti-Honcho. Titans Tube, and I'm throwing this out super random, and I'm just trying to, some Titans fans come out, Titans Tube, bro, and they beat me up, and then they fucking throw a rope on me. I guess that's something a Titans fan would do. Who knows? They all on meth. But again, like I say, you know, first, I'm fearing for my life. We finna get it in. Okay, but say I get stomped, get out, knocked out, or whatever, and I come to a few minutes later, and I have a rope around my neck. You think I'm gonna call somebody? Hey, Baker man, you in the area, man? Hey, I'm finna come by, man. I need to call the cops or whatever. But apparently it wasn't that bad because he was able to self-admit himself to the hospital after the interaction with the police. So they probably told him to go, you know, do something or whatever. It probably wasn't even that serious to him in the first place. But, you know, do you think I would still be wearing the fucking rope? Yeah, I said Bissonnette for a reason. Just throw that out there. You know, Bissonnette, man. I'm just Bissonnette. Maybe an angry pimp comes out and attacks me. Who knows? I'm just talking crazy. So, man, you know, but my thing is, and even if I was still wearing the shit, you know, a friend, especially I know Baker man would have enough sense to say, man, take that fucking shit off. Like, you keep it. Yeah, if it's something that happened, you go talk to the cops. You would keep it as evidence of, you know, this is something that happened. But to be wearing it, why would you still be wearing the rope whenever the motherfucker, you know, the cops came? Again, this is like approximately maybe 30, 45 minutes later. Okay. And so who knows? I might have, what's the motherfucking deal, Jay Dizzle? Look, missing, I might have got beat up by some random hoes. And they pay up, motherfucker. Some shit like that. Who knows? But shout out to everybody, man. 'Cause I think I missed a few folks. What's the motherfucking deal? Jaja Era, what's the motherfucking deal? Wise, I don't know if I got you early. What's the motherfucking deal? Debo, make sure I ain't miss nobody. You know, I got love for all the friends in the den. But again, you know, and you listen to all this, okay? And here you go. Here's the next thing. How is TMZ first to break the news? And how is TMZ breaking news that the cops didn't even have? Because they said that in his report, he said that he said something about that they yelled out MAGA country, because initially he didn't say anything about that. You know what I'm saying? And initially he didn't say anything about MAGA country. So the cops had to come back and talk to him again. And then he said, yeah, they yelled out MAGA country. So make America great again country. That's what that means. Whatever, bro. Whatever you say. And so my thing is, like, honestly, I don't put it past that this is a hoax, a shenanigan, just a big farce that's been made up, you know, to continue to get people to get behind shit, because you see it happen all the time. You see it in all kinds of incidents, always people find a way to play the victim, get a bunch of other people sad for him, and then they start believing this bullshit. You know, he's still wearing a rope, right? He probably is. Yeah, this is the rope. You can see that the fibers are still in my shirt. But again, you know, it's crazy, man. And it just really baffles me that people are still buying this shit, because this one to me is just, it's almost obvious. I mean, and what I honestly think is happening is I believe that the cops are letting him bury himself. That's why they just letting him continue to say all this shit. And if they, like I say, they poured over hours of evidence and tape it. I mean, it's only a certain time frame in which it happened. They say they don't see anybody out there. Who the fuck is going out? I mean, it's too cold to be out there fucking harassing people. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody got time for that shit. You say it's a divide and conquer straight. And I agree. And that's what it is. And that's what you got. You got a lot of people just, again, let's associate all of this negativity towards Trump. And like I say, I'm not a MAGA dude. I don't hate the man. I don't like the man. It's just, it is what it is. I don't know him. He don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a shit about him. It's like, it is what it is. But my thing is, you know, this stuff that people do, and I think the bigger issue, and it's something that we need to discuss. I want to say in West Virginia and somebody or somewhere else, they might have been New York too. Have y'all heard about these new abortion laws? We got to talk about that. We definitely got to have a conversation about that, because, and again, you know, your business is your business. I'm not telling a motherfucker to do it. I'm not telling a motherfucker not to do it. You got to deal with your decisions. But, and I didn't catch the name, but I appreciate whoever just, Kenneth Wickstrom. Yes, thank you for subscribing. You're the newest friend in the den. And Fragrance from Men says, I was talking to one of our black friends today. We were talking about everybody got along before this SJWBS. I would say everybody got along, but I don't think it was as bad as it is now. I think there's a lot more hype behind a lot of this bullshit. I think one, the media getting involved, and I would agree that when people start kind of getting involved with certain shit, because even where I think back where I'm from, motherfuckers pretty much all got along. There would always be one motherfucker causing some shit. You know, he'd just be on some bullshit. I remember sometimes being in, I'm thinking back in high school, it'd always be one motherfucker. I remember we almost had to stomp the mud hole out of somebody because he was on some bullshit, trying to stunt in his truck and saying some more off the wall racist ass shit. And like I say, we was about to beat the brakes in off this motherfucker. And he said he was even some white dudes for to try to jump in. You stupid motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you? But we was always cool. Like, it was never an issue, you know, for the most part. It would just always be these motherfuckers here and there. But again, like I say, now it's just, people are just, they just getting all sided up. George B. Vieto, thank you for subscribing. Well, you're the newest friend in the den. But, they say the birth rate is low, but never say abortion rate is high as fuck. But here's the thing, though. Now they're allowing abortions, and again, it was you could tell if I might try to find a video, maybe do a video on it tomorrow. But it's this woman, she's trying to pass a bill, and she tried to deflect as much as she could, but basically allowing abortions into the third trimester. You know what I'm saying? And so, but my thing, and the doctor basically came out. Allegedly had to beat the brakes. Nah, fuck that. I was damn if to beat the brakes off that motherfucker. Fuck that allegedly. No, I would never do such a thing. Nonviolence. Whatever Martin Luther King was saying, y'all know I don't believe that shit. But this nigga say cats got 9 lives. But my thing is, I understand if there's an illness, if there's a situation, but I think, like they say, they were basically saying that there's no, once you get into that third trimester, there's nothing that you wouldn't have discovered prior to that when you would have needed abortion that would justify having birth. But what they're trying to say now is you can kill the baby almost up until the point of having birth. That's basically what they're saying. At birth, basically, as soon as it comes out off the baby, and that's what they're trying to do. And that's basically like when he made her break it all the way the fuck down, like that's where it was. So basically, like you're saying that. And what she was trying to use, if it has mental health issues, you know, you have mental health issues. If it would cause the woman mental health issues, she wouldn't have no mental health when she was getting body rock, goddamn, to have that motherfucker. But now, because of mental health, not physical issues, now they're trying to include mental health. So just because the mental health could be postpartum depression or You know, I don't want this motherfucker now. You know, dad abandoned me at fucking 8 months or something like that. I thought this was a nigga. He found out I was fucking around and I don't know who the daddy is. I don't want the kid now. It could be anything at this point, any justifiable reason. And basically, they're basically talking about, like, when they used to always say abortion is killing babies. When it comes to that fetal argument, after so long, once it starts forming, and then, you know, okay, but then once it's basically, now they're trying to say when the motherfucker is born, you can basically like that's basically saying you can have a baby within, you know, a few minutes of having that motherfucker, you can basically still kill it. That's out of line. That's where I'm like, I can't. That's killing babies right there. Like, once you done got that far, I mean, you done committed to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There was a young lady who was just in there, but nobody wanted to show love and sub back. So I was the only one that subbed. So y'all was hating. But we've had some new people join, and man, like I say, so I guess I have to start doing more short videos, because, and I guess I have to start talking about more hot button topics, because you know, because I see that's obviously what is attracting attention. Because by far, I don't know, y'all might have had to tell her that y'all subbed, let her know that y'all subbed. I don't know if she subbed to everybody who was in here or not. And so, man, trust me, y'all know me. We get more black women in the den, and they gonna try to shut a nigga down. As soon as I say something about weave, cancel this nigga Honcho. The den is over party. That's what it's going to be, all that shit like that. That's what's going to be happening. J&J, what's the motherfucking deal, Ray Ray? What's going down, man? But yeah, man, you know what's going to happen. As soon as I say, man, as soon as I go in the wrong direction, talk about something, it's over with. They going to fucking dox my motherfucking ass. They going to fucking, they going to shut him down. He doesn't support the weave. He doesn't support us. And they going to be mad at me, man. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's all love, man. What's the motherfucking deal, Lyric? What's going down? Yeah, it's only like one or two. I think T'Challa and Unique occasionally comes in to the den, but we always saying something that offends Unique whenever she do come in. But like I say, you know, my thing is though, you know, like I say, I think that when I start doing more short videos, and I think people who fuck with what I'm saying, they're going to fuck with it. And I think those are the type of people who will fuck with the actual live dens. And people who not fucking with what I'm talking about, they not going to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But I would say today was a good day. We've reached, you know what I'm saying? We need to, like I say, you know, today was a good day. So I realized I have to do more short videos for the den. And yeah, make sure if you watching in the den, man, and you new to this and you wondering what's going on, man, everybody's welcome. Everybody's opinion is welcome, whether you agree, disagree. We're all friends in the den. I gotta make sure I start saying that more. We're all friends in the den. It's all love. And so, you know, it is what it is. But what we were talking about. But yeah, it was something else. It was something else I wanted to say about that. I keep wanting to fucking call him Jesse Lee Peterson. God damn you, Heidi. God damn you. Jesse Smollett, whatever. Again, like I said, it's too much bullshit around the fucking story. It's too much bullshit around the story to believe it. And then, so my thing about that is, like I say, and I was talking about the beatdown, and then if you saw the video, you saw the picture. It's like a little scratch under his eye. That motherfucker got into a cat fight at a gay bar or something. You know, that dude didn't get beat down by no Maggie. He motherfucking me. I don't know what the fuck happened with it. But again, it's some other shit. You know, he might have caught an open hand slap and a cat scratch. Face looked a little bit swole, but not to the point of some motherfuckers just jumped you and beat you down. Like I said, that shit could have been Hollywood makeup for all I know. It might not even been real. But like I say, I've seen the outcome of real beatdowns. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the outcome of real beatdowns. Appreciate it, Cannon Fodder. You're the newest friend in the den. Welcome. I've seen real beatdown, and that wasn't no beatdown. That wasn't an attack. And like I was saying earlier, if somebody has the intentions of doing you harm and there was nobody else around to see it, I believe they would have finished the job. Not saying they would have offed him, but they would have beat him down. You'd have seen significantly more bruises. I know somebody came and said, well, he had a gown on, and what if you couldn't see the other bruises? I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers want to see and expect. Like, what other bruises? Trust me, if he wanted to show off that he was viciously harmed, he would have showed the worst case scenario. He would have showed if he was bruised up anywhere else. He's very fair-skinned. Okay, so we would have seen it. He would have been more than happy to show it. You know, y'all, I like y'all light-skinned niggas, all right, but y'all bruise easy. You know, I'm just saying it is what it is. But, you know, my thing is, yeah, we talking about old buddy, that what happened in Chicago, but we were talking about opportunities in America, but we're going to, we're going to get back to that, but we kind of talking about this. I know some folks had said they want to kind of discuss it. And so, Roman, what's the motherfucking deal, man? What's going down? All light skins ain't created equal. But, you know, and so my thing is, if he really had other bruises and other damage and other shit that was going on with him, he would have definitely showed that off to show how vicious of an attack that it was. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm telling you, it wasn't as bad as he's trying to make it seem. I know this for a fact. You know what I'm saying? Slipped and fell and broken. And that's what I'm saying. Like, right now, you got homeless people, you got dogs and shit freezing to death in Chicago around that time. And he's just, it's a lovely evening in Chicago. What is it? Come on, you motherfuckers talking about niggas getting popped all the time for random shit just because they look alike like somebody in Chicago. It's cold as fuck. And you're strolling out there by yourself. And then random attack happens, you know, all these fucking cameras with 30,000 plus cameras in Chicago. And there's exactly no evidence. Like, come on, man, let's be realistic about this situation. And like I said, I really hope that they are just compiling evidence and just say, you know, what else did you say about that story? Yeah. Well, it wasn't even 2 of them. It was like 5 of them. Yeah. And, you know, yeah. And then they stabbed me and all. I hope he just makes up a whole bunch of extra shit. And so they just write this down in case for this line, motherfucker. We're going to get your ass. And just bam his ass with a fucking false police report. Like, we got to stop a lot of this shenanigans and this bullshit, man. Man, I haven't seen the new Dragon Ball Z. I gotta see what's happening though. I gotta see what's happening. But I really believe that's what's going on. Like, because the story keeps changing. It's always something different and all this other. Yeah, and I told you why. I already told y'all why Trump is going to win again. Because one, the issues that the Democrats are and will be campaigning on are not valid to most people. To most people. I say the fairy dust mafia. And here's my deal. Y'all already know. I don't dislike anybody. As long as you respect my boundaries, I respect yours. It is what it is. So I'm not hating on him for that. I'm hating on him. I'm not hating on him at all. I'm just pointing out because this motherfucker is just, come on, dude. Like, you really expect people to believe that in this day and age? Like, right now, say -14. Yeah, exactly, man. Look, who the fuck is like, motherfucker gonna step outside? Hey, let's go fucking hunting for somebody. Motherfucker gonna step outside, feel that wind. Fuck that. We finna stay inside, and motherfuckers' cars ain't starting and shit. Like I said, I seen a fucking frozen pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been going in for a minute. Let me open, man. Yeah, look, see, y'all got me on my spiel, man. Roman, what's the motherfucking deal? And let me open up the Denline, man. Look, yeah, y'all had me over. I've been talking all this shit. I told y'all I'm trying to not talk too much, but I've been wired up about this little topic here because it's a bunch of craziness going on. Let's see if we can get it to work the right way. And if it don't want to work properly, then I hate that fucking Instagram shit. If it don't work properly, then we'll go back to the old school way. But let me put the number out there for y'all. If y'all want to call into the Den line, y'all want to speak your piece, you know, what's on your mind, how y'all feel about this incident. We're gonna open up the phone line, man, so y'all can drop a little something in the den. I think this is the right one. There's number 1-833-284-3336. If you wanna drop your opinion in the den. That ain't really work. I'm working. I'm stretching it a little bit. I'm working it. I'm trying to make it work. Y'all just let me continue to tweak it. We're gonna get the shit right. We're gonna figure it out. But like I say, if y'all want to call, talk about, opportunity in America, if y'all want to call in talking about Jesse Smollett. Every single time now I got to fucking catch myself. I'm saying Jesse Lee Peterson. God damn it. You said Ed Man did it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this motherfuckers leaving their dogs out there, man. It's motherfucking me. Okay, it's showing up. No, somebody calling the old number. Y'all got to call the new number. Let me put it back out there for y'all because it's a different number out there. Make sure y'all call the new number. Again, you ain't got to put the one. Everybody got a cell phone now, so ain't no fucking long distance. 833-284-3336. Let me make sure that's the right number because, I'll be fucking up. Yeah, 833-284-3336. I want to say it's like 83 the den or in the den, something like that. To the den. That's the way to remember it. It's like 833 to the den. Yeah, that's how you can remember. 833 to the den. And call in. I want to know what y'all thinking, man. I want to know what's on y'all's mind. I want to know how y'all feel about this situation because it's a bunch of bullshit. Ultimately is what the fuck it is. And like I said, I'm just surprised that, and honestly, I don't even want to sit here and say that those are the people that, who are behind this or even falling for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think that people are falling. They just want it to be true so bad. They just hope one of them will end up being true so bad so they can have something to stand on. Like, be honest, the worst thing Trump gave you was, God damn it, hold on. Oh. The worst thing that he gave you was the fucking good people on both sides. I think that's the worst shit that he said. When he campaigned and he was talking black, he made sense. Like, I'm not saying again, like I said, I'm not a Trump supporter, but he made sense. He's like, man, y'all motherfuckers been voting for the Democrats for all this time. Shit, what can it hurt voting for me? Like, I mean, y'all been fucking, they ain't done nothing for your ass yet. So, and the Democrats need that vote so bad. So that's why they got to play off the feelings, the racism, shit like that. And so they just want one of these stories to be true so bad that, that they can campaign over that shit. Say fuck the dog, we got actual human beings living. Yeah, I seen something where one of the people that froze. All right, hold on. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the den this evening? Did we pick up? Oh, some host shit. Hold on. I mean, I got to go back to the old way. Give me a second. Motherfucker. All right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening? Oh, shit. I ain't got the thing, the volume up. Hello. All right, I had to switch it up real quick, so I might actually miss the call, but it is what it is. Y'all know, look, we working on it. Denline super tripping tonight. Well, I might have to go back to the old line, say fuck all that whole shit. Because this shit is a more expensive line. It seems to be working fucking even less, god damn it. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening? Hello.
Oh, it's Emin.
Oh, okay. The fuck was you doing? What's the motherfucking deal, Emin? What you want to drop in the den tonight, man?
So I don't know if you saw on the news the iPhone glitch, the FaceTime glitch, where you could listen to someone else's conversation without them knowing.
Yeah, that's why it's fuck that Apple shit, man. Tell y'all.
Yeah, so it actually happened to me,
Really?
and that person was catching me singing this in the shower.
What the
So
fuck?
that was kind of embarrassing.
What the fuck is your phone doing in the shower? Hey, man. God damn it, Ed, man. You look, that's what I tell you. I need to be fucking with that Samsung game, man. Fuck that Apple shit. Apple been out to get you. Y'all talk about these secure ass messages, iMessages or whatever. How do you think all the fucking celebrity nudes always getting leaked? They all got Apples, but somehow all they iCloud shit getting leaked out to the world, all they fucking private information and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Now y'all leave that Apple shit, give it that Samsung gang. So what song were you singing? This is so we'll know how to judge you. Hello. I don't think you want to tell us what song he was singing. God damn it, Ed, man. Anyway, you know, Ed man, I'll tell y'all gotta watch out for Ed man. Ed man be up to some shit, man. Man, I still got a Nokia. Look, you know how they say if you ever get in a fight, you know, put a little something in your hand so that would make your fist harder. Get you one of them old hard ass Nokias, man. You'll be good. You'll be good to go. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
It's Edmund. It cut off.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I was singing "Your Love" by the Outfield.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you to sing it for the den. I want the people to actually stay. But so does this make you feel any differently about using an Apple product?
No, I think that you just have to be careful with how you manage your settings. That's all. Just got to be aware of like the news in general. So if there's a glitch or if there's something that could invade your privacy, then you have to take those precautions. But also, did you hear about the Black China news?
No.
where she got like, I don't know, she got like fucking domestic violence with some rapper. I don't know if you heard of it.
Black China is a terrible example of a human being. She's practically a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she fucked with that old whack ass dude. That dude, she's so desperate for relevance. That dude is the Kid Boo kid. That dude's like a SoundCloud rapper with a bunch of renting cars, doing a bunch of fake shit. That's the motherfucker who said he was cloned and shit. But he was actually a fucking. He had like a. I think he had beat a little kid up or so. He did something. He had something like child endangerment charge or some shit like that. So, yeah, that's awful. But I don't give a shit about Black China. She's like terrible. Like, ever since I saw her sex tape, I don't even want to know about her existence. Like, any bitch that's out there licking knees, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Like I don't even want to get into it. Like I don't even want to get into her existence, man. So what do you think about the situation with old buddy from Chicago that's claiming MAGA? I know you're a MAGA guy. So what do you feel about that situation? Were you one of the attackers?
No, I think that using violence isn't the answer. So I think that's people that are that mad over, politics, I guess, they should probably reconsider them. They should probably look at themselves in the mirror and say, hey, like, what am I doing? So, but like, I had a question in regard to the Black China, like,
okay,
why does that happen in America? Like, how come famous people in Europe don't have those, why aren't they on the news like, these other famous people?
Oh,
because like, you see like not just Black China, but you see all their rappers and shit. Like, how come they're in the news? How come it's just in America, not in other countries?
I'm sure like other countries have a situation like that, but you know, America's biggest export is entertainment. So, like, we don't give a fuck about entertainers from anywhere else. So it's not going to be, you know, news to us. But all over the world, if something happens to an American entertainer, because American entertainment, movies, music, all that shit influences the entire world, it's a bigger deal. So, you know, and Americans, you know, that I mean, what I guess with us being closer to the situation, we're going to speak more on that. I'm sure that motherfuckers in Europe and, you know, athletes and all these motherfuckers have all kind of scandals and shit all the time. But then again, like I said, I think certain things, certain types of entertainment, they don't put on a pedestal like we do. And so it doesn't get that level of notoriety because there's like a lot of fucking European rappers and shit. They just don't have that kind of fame that motherfuckers here in America have, you know, and I think that ties right into what we were talking about earlier about the opportunities available in America, especially as an entertainer. If you made music, you could be the number one rapper in Africa or the number one rapper in Russia or any other fucking Australia or some shit. And then you could be like the number 100 rapper in fucking America and have way more fame than any of those people probably combined, you know, and that's the thing. So, you know, it is what it is. So, I mean, I think it's just the people. People here care more about bullshit like that than maybe other countries, and that's probably why you see all this news is something when it really shouldn't be.
Yeah. All right. No, yeah, that was it. Press F in the chat is for those pit bulls that were stuck in the snow.
All right, man. It's RIP to the pit bulls. Man, you talking about Superhand video? Like Superhead is overrated. Like Superhead is. I'm not saying I'm not saying I would decline it. I probably would because no telling that that mouth's been everywhere. You gonna catch something coming up out that motherfucker. Coming in that motherfucker, you gonna catch something coming out. But Superhead is Superhand. You know what I'm saying? They're like, that motherfucker is handy. She should have been a fucking secretary, like with a fucking typewriting or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she should have been on some other shit. The way she worked them goddamn hands, she probably would have been the fastest fucking typist in the world. I see somebody calling on the old line. Let me see what you got here. I see a text message says about the abortion stuff. If you're a woman and you want to get cucked by a man but don't want to have a baby, I'm assuming that's supposed to be fucked. Tell the male to use a condom. If he doesn't, take the morning after pill. It's that easy. Okay, this says fucked at the bottom. And yeah, Corinne Steffens. And man, I heard a lot of shit about her. They like motherfuckers. I forgot what rappers were talking about how that bitch would just be at parties like sucking off executives and shit like that because, you know, they all heard about or seen, I'm sure, because she did a porno. She actually did do a porno with what's that black ass nigga name? Fucking one of them niggas, man. Either Mr. Marcus or one of them other motherfuckers, whoever's like popular at the time. Y'all look, y'all don't act like y'all don't know about West Coast Productions, goddamn it. It ain't no fucking music studio. One of them motherfuckers who was popular at the time. You know what I'm saying? Here, I'm gonna drop the number on there for you. The number is 833-284-3336, or easy to remember, 833-2 the Den. Make sure I'm saying that right here. THEDEN. Yeah. 833-2, the number 2, the Den. That's the easy way to remember. All right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the Den this evening?
Hey, it's your boy Josh again, man.
Josh, what's the motherfucking deal, Josh? What you want to drop in the Den tonight, man?
About like, hold on. About like this America versus opportunity stuff. I feel like, I guess with my parents being foreigners and stuff, it's almost like they see us like, it's just American people have like a comfort level of having things. So the ambition to work hard isn't like it is like with other people coming from other countries doing what they need to do. So that's why you have other people from other countries like coming over here and succeeding, because they came from dire situations. Like they really had nothing. It's not like, because I'm pretty confident that other world like poverty isn't like American poverty, where you have the welfare system, where you have um like where you have like the food stamp system and stuff like that. So it is what it is about that one, and about what happened in the Chicago one, man. Um, I hope it's true, because that type of stuff is the stuff that's pretty much gonna hand Trump like the key to the White House, pretty much, because it's just like, for anybody that doesn't want Trump to win, like, you can't do that type of stuff, because the narrative that Trump puts out there is because it's saying that the media is fake, the fake news movement and stuff like that, and this proves this narrative. Like, when you start pushing stuff out this, when you start making stuff up about you getting attacked by MAGA people, you're making stuff look bad, and all it is just all it turns into is Trump bulletin board material that he's going to use for the 2020 election, running in ads. It's true, people believe it, and we're going to see the same outcome as we've seen last time. And it's so sad that that the media and even CNN's pushing Kamala Harris, because like 2 days ago, CNN gave Kamala Harris a town hall just by herself. But I swore to God that they had a whole bunch of other people running for president as well, but they give Kamala Harris a town hall by herself. Interesting. So we all see what's going on, and it's sad, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I say. If they push, if she ends up winning a nomination, you might as well say it's a wrap. Like, it's gonna be a blowout, and not in her favor. And let's just be real about it, because she like I say, she made me think of Sideshow Bob, Flippy Floppy on the fucking topics. Like, she was, real aggressive with the incarceration and policing, and then she flipped the script. And it's a lot of motherfucking shit. Joe Biden too. I used to be tough on crime, and in my recent years I've learned. Like, it's convenient how motherfuckers always learn when it's time for a term. You know what I mean? Like, when they need your vote, they start figuring some shit out, right? They start learning some shit. I went down and I talked to the people. I was like, why you ain't been talking to the people before that? Like, why you just now fucking talking to the fucking people? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have been knew what the fuck was up. But we know what it is, man. We know what it is. So, but that's a bad man, Josh.
And I think and one more thing for people waiting on Beto. I think Beto's smart, because I think Beto is waiting on to see if Bernie's going to run, because there's been reports saying that Bernie's going to run. There've been reports saying Beto's going to run, because I think if both of them runs, I think both of them know that it's damaging, because they're both going to be fighting for the young voter, if you know what I mean. So I think it's them two waiting on each other just to see what the other one is going to do.
Okay, the boys gonna be on the same goddamn ticket. Yes, I want Betha on my ticket. Yeah, fuck all that shit. But that's a bet, man. I appreciate your call there, Josh.
All right, man.
Already. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Look, all Trump got to do is go ahead like he been talking, because he low key been talking about legalizing. Go ahead and legalize the weed. Yeah, we gonna be we gonna motherfucking be we gonna be kosher, man. We gonna be Gucci. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling into the den this evening?
What's cracking, Honcho? This is Dr. Rabbit.
Dr. Rabbit. What's the motherfucking deal, Dr. Rabbit? Would you like to jump in the den this evening?
I want to congratulate you on reaching 615 subscribers.
615? God damn. It was like 600 when we started the stream. Maybe like 602, I think. Well, that's what's up. Well, appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's quite the accomplishment.
That's a surprise to me. All right, well, shit. So I know what I must do now. I know now what I must do. But you were making a comment there on the on your thoughts on the abortion thing we were talking about earlier. So kind of, would you like to clarify on that a little bit more?
Well, as for the abortion stuff, it's pretty simple for a female. You don't want a baby, just tell the guy to use a condom. I feel like it's simple enough.
Okay. And I agree with you, man. Honestly, it's super simple. It is. But I'm gonna tell you something, because, and this is not an insult to you or anything. I'm assuming, and I think I would assume correctly, that you haven't crossed into that boundary yet. And I think it's wise if you haven't, that you don't, and you hold out for as long as you can. But there is a huge difference, and this is not justifying, it's not validating, because there's so many other solutions. There's so many other solutions, but there's nothing like raw sex. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know what I'm fucking talking about. Now, I ain't saying go out there and get raw with everybody. You know, make sure it's someone you trust and you love. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it all the way real in the deal, but I can't fake the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I can't fake it. And I want to sit here. What did the wise philosopher Pimp C once said? If I told you that I wore rubber every time, that I'd be lying. And I've been fucking pussy since the tender age of 9. It's. I mean, it is what it is. But the thing is, now in this day and age, there are so many solutions, and I agree with you, because you had mentioned, the morning after and things like that. There's so many solutions to that situation. There's female contraceptives that, if you're a woman who's going to be sexually active, that, you have the pill, you have the shot, even though the pill isn't always 100, you have the shot, I forgot what it's called. You have that little ring thing, which is weird. You have a lot of methods to prevent from getting pregnant, especially if women know that, most likely they're going to be the ones left with the burden if old buddy turns out to be a shit bag, you know what I'm saying? Or, you just on some bullshit and you don't know who the daddy is. If you on a Maury show, or you a Maury show hoe, protect yourself. I mean, that's the wise thing to do, because, a baby's not going to keep a dude that don't want to be there, and you don't want to deal with that burden. And I think it's cheaper to use preventative methods than it is to, have to do something after conception. So I definitely agree with you. I think the patch, they got the Nuva ring. Yeah, that's what it is. They got the patch. Yeah. Bitches be wearing the patch looking like they got a bad fucking nicotine problem, but hey, fuck it. So, a lot of solutions, man. A lot of solutions. So, okay.
I wonder how the male feels after he knows that he just got a bitch pregnant.
Horrible. I'm assuming it's horrible. I mean, some dudes out there want to be there. I think it depends. If it's a broad that you want, because some dudes out there intentionally try to be getting bitches pregnant. Man, he puts so good. I'm gonna get this bitch pregnant so I can keep her. It's motherfuckers with that mentality. But you got others who probably realize they made a mistake and they are devastated, and they feel horrible about it. I would assume. So. Don't be that guy, Dr. Rabbit. Don't ever put yourself in that situation. Just wait. Right. That's all I got. All right. Well, I appreciate your call there, Dr. Rabbit.
All right, man.
All right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
Man, it's your boy, Roman.
Roman, what's the motherfucking deal, Roman? What would you like to drop in the den this evening, man?
Oh, man, number one will say what's up to everybody. Seeing when I came in, everybody gave me all that love, man. I appreciate it. Number one, I'm always there for you, Honcho. I'm always there for the sauce and the den. I know I don't come to the den every night, but, hey, man, I'm here tonight, so something to be proud of. But I want to talk about, I like what you're saying when you was talking about Trump, man. I totally agree, bro. I see him winning again. As much as the man has the government shut down, he has 1,000 scandals. He has, so many racist comments. He has so many things that a normal president could never get away with. Bush couldn't get away with it. Clinton couldn't get away with it. Obama couldn't get away with it. And he's going to win. Because, number one, he has the unsung vote. What I mean by the unsung vote, he has a lot of those rural white people who don't vote, who didn't vote for Bush, who didn't vote for Clinton, who didn't vote for Obama. Those most some poor white people, even some poor black people who didn't vote, he has that vote, and they come out and they support him. And these people who live off welfare, these people have poor jobs. Trump's a billionaire. He speaks their thinking. He's not giving them any money. You think Trump cares about them? No, he don't care about them. But he's speaking. He's speaking what they want to hear, which is, let's be honest, racist, bro. Let's build a wall. Let's do this. Let's kick Mexicans out. They love to hear it. That's that old rural South slavery. They love that, and that's what they want to hear. And I think that's why he has the vote. And tell me, I was like when you said that, who who do the Democrats have? I know that new girl I forgot her name, but I seen her, but she ain't gonna win. You know, no one she a woman and she black, she ain't gonna win. Let's be honest here. I like Bernie, but Bernie got the young vote. Bernie got the young vote, but Bernie getting old, man. I don't want Bernie to do it. Not because I don't like Bernie. It's just, bro, getting old, man. What was I about to say? I think Beto's about his only competition if he even runs, because Beto's younger. He's he has the young vote. I feel like he can, of course, gather the black vote. I mean, I think that's his best chance of actually having a rival. But to see anybody really rival him, nah, man. I mean, that man has so much power, and he has things, and he does things that I never thought a president could do. But it shows you, and it shows you how much ignorance that Americans don't know. Damn, the president has more power than what they taught you in school. They can do a lot more. Like, I didn't think a president could shut down the government for this long, but the president can shut down this government for this long if they want to and not get impeached. And that's just crazy, man. I don't like Trump. You know, I'm not proud of what the Democrats are doing right now, bro. I feel like they're not pushing hard enough. They're not being aggressive and really saying, let's grab him by the throat and choke him and get him out here. They're not pushing. They look weak. That's why Trump looks strong. You know what Trump's saying, it's not really making a lot of sense. But man, the thing is, Trump looks hella strong compared to them because they don't know what they're doing. So that's how I feel. I mean, like I say, I don't like Trump, but I mean that's how it is, bro. But talking about this Jesse Smollett, you know, light skinned nigga from Empire, bro. I don't even know, bro. I mean, I've heard a lot of people think it's fake. A lot of people think it's real. No offense, man, but I think why it's getting a lot of coverage is because, let's be honest, man, because he's gay. I mean, I don't see this being a lot of big of a coverage if he was just a normal black man that got attacked by some Trump supporters that were racist and homophobic. Oh, no, let's say he wasn't gay. They were just racist. I don't feel like this would get a lot of coverage. This would be talked about for about 2-3 days, and nobody would care after that. But I just feel like since he's gay, and I feel like that's an agenda that's pushed a lot. I don't hate gay people, but it's pushed so much that I feel like that's why it's getting talked about, because he is gay. I mean, look, like I don't hate gay people, but man, I'm tired of a lot of gay people just pushing an agenda down my throat. But when I say what I feel, it's an issue. Like that now you're going against what you preach. So, what was I about to say? Yeah, I think that's the only reason it's getting coverage, just because he's like that, and not because he's a actor, not because he's black. It's because he's gay, and that's how the world is becoming more accepting for that. And I think that's why he's getting most of the coverage that it is getting. So, listen, I don't hate him because I used to watch Empire season 1, but after season 1, the show went all over the rails. The show got trashed. They started talking about the same issue. The show went to shit after that. So, after season 1, I was out after season 1 because they stopped talking about the music, and it just, I don't even know what happened after that. But and then my last point about Black China, bro. I've never been big on Black China, bro. I think people need to stop paying. I think when we as people, especially as black people, stop paying a lot of these Instagram hoes and niggas and bow wows and all them, when we start paying them attention, bro, we giving them money. Everybody talks about loving hip hop and all that, but we watch the shows. We talk about the news. We talk about the fights. Let's stop, bro. Let's stop giving them attention. Let's stop giving them money. Let's stop giving them everything we need, bro. It's like, we as black people have to do better than ourselves, man. We better than that. We fighting over this my man and no. Come on, bro. Our ladies looking like hoes. Our niggas looking like hoes. I mean, it's crazy, bro. So I don't know. I just had to go on a little rant there, but yeah, we as people gotta do a better job. And yeah, that's all I got, bro. About Trump, yeah, I think he's gonna win. I hate to say, I hope he lose, but there ain't no candidate. I ain't gonna be oblivious. So, oh my God, somebody's actually gonna beat him. Nah, so that's all I got, Honcho, man. Good talking to you. Good hearing everybody in the chat. I'm out, man.
All right, Roman, man. Appreciate the call, man.
Whoa. Whoa. Well, hold on. I'm sorry, Honcho. Somebody, Brandon 335 said, he didn't know I'm black. Of course I'm black. What? What? Not black. Okay. I'm a Honcho.
Already right.
All right.
All right. That's a bit. Appreciate the call. Well, in case y'all didn't notice, I'm black also. So just to let y'all know, if y'all didn't think, well, I'm black too. So hashtag Roman rant. But Roman said some good shit, man. And he was talking about, we're better than that. Stop watching them. But here's the thing: are we better than that? I know, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I know I'm better because I don't support none of that bullshit. Like I tell you, I ain't watched BET in decades. Well, not decades. In at least a decade. I want to say it's probably been at least 12 to 13 years. I got to go see whenever like that season 2. I might have to Google it. Whatever season 2 of fucking Flavor of Love, I think was that. That's like the last time I see that because I stopped watching. That was on VH1, but I stopped watching like VH1, MTV, and BET all like at the same time. So there's that. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
You got Jay motherfucking Dizzle. What it is, Honcho?
Jay Dizzle. What's the motherfucking deal, Jay Dizzle? What you want to drop in the den tonight, man?
First of all, I like to refute one of Roman's comments.
All right.
Bruh, they not out of here looking like hoes. They is some hoes, man. Call them motherfuckers what they is. Stop playing, Roman. You know what the motherfucking deal is. They ain't gonna have no good-ass women on the fucking TV screen. When's the last time you seen a good black woman on TV? And when you did have one, a.k.a. Michelle Obama, they dogged her motherfucking ass. But you don't see them out there dogging them hoes? Hell no. They like to see them hoes on TV because they like to make our women look ignorant. And, yeah, them hoes is volunteering. So, yeah, I'm going to call them what the fuck they is. They some hoes out here.
Yeah,
Second of all, this Donald Trump shit. Well, no, let me get on the little dudes you talking about. Yeah, that shit fake. Come on, man. I don't believe that story. But at the same time, is it really going to matter in the long run? Like, it ain't going to affect Trump one way or another because even if the shit did happen, he's going to ignore the shit. And if the shit did happen, they tried to put it on him some kind of way, what he going to do? He going to call it fake news and then just dismiss the shit like he always do. So if it ain't pro him, it's like the shit never happened or it's not real. So all that shit is a wash in the first place. Okay. Now, I was watching this shit yesterday that kind of made me laugh. It was Lavelle Crawford. And he was talking about, finally, we got a nigga in the White House. And I'm like, wait a minute, is this an old video? No, bro, it's recent. And it actually made a lot of sense. Trump is the first nigga we've ever had in the White House. What we thought Obama was going to do, he didn't do.
Yeah.
And he said, just think about it. He said, when the motherfucker was at his inauguration, he basically turned around and told his wife, bitch, shut the fuck up. And you see her face change. And I'm like, yeah, that's facts. And then whenever they try to call him out on something, he'd be like, oh, that's just fake news. I.e., man, why you bringing up old shit? That's what niggas do. He do some straight up nigga shit. And then when you start talking about something and getting on his ass, he try to change the whole subject and try to flip it on you. Niggas do that too. I'm like, okay, it actually makes sense. So, and I'm going to be brief. And as far as the abortion shit, got 3 words for you. Fuck them kids.
Like, straight up. Y'all already know, man. Fuck them kids, goddamn. And that shit there is wild, man. That shit is wild, but the point he made about it, yeah, Trump is on some real live nigga shit, man. On some straight, and I think that's why people relate to him. They like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers tired of the bullshit. He gonna say what the fuck he feel. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's fake news. Fuck that bullshit. I ain't even fuck with that shit. But he's right too also about no matter what, this shit right here is whatever happens with Jesse, Juicy, Jay, whatever the fuck his name is, it ain't gonna sway Trump left, right, no, not one motherfucking way. Because what it's really gonna do is gonna build motherfuckers closer who are Trump supporters. Is going to attract more people who might not have originally been Trump supporters. They're gonna start seeing, because that's all it does. Is every time one of these things happens and it turns out to be fake, people start paying attention. Well, why are they doing that? Well, why are they making these lies and all this bull? And then they start looking at it and they start saying, man, you know what? Motherfuckers on this side, they're full of bullshit, and these motherfuckers crying about all this shit. They got here doing fake shit to make up shit. The motherfuckers over here, I may not agree with everything they got going on, but you know, it seems to be a little bit more sensible, and that's what starts attracting. Because, like I say, with the left, it's too much emotion, feeling. This that. On the right, motherfuckers want results. They want jobs. They want results. They want something tangible. You know what I'm saying? And they want something that's going to benefit them. When you on the left, we talking about we're gonna worry about pronouns and gay rights and all that. And again, like I say, everybody deserves to be treated equal. Everybody should have some day to say yesterday. I didn't get on. We were talking about equal. It was equal opportunity of outcome and equal opportunity of something. I wrote it down and it's in the fucking notebook. But basically, and that's my thing, is that I feel like everybody should have an equal chance at opportunity. Everybody doesn't deserve the same fucking outcome, because like you said, you know, that shit don't fucking work. Let me make sure I wrote that shit down. Yeah, basically, but he was saying, basically equality of opportunity, equality of outcome. That's what it was. I really do be taking notes. Y'all think I don't be taking notes? I be taking notes. All right, Roman, man, appreciate you following through. You know what I'm saying? And everybody deserves equality of opportunity. I believe in that wholeheartedly. But at the same time, when you sitting here crying and you're basically on some shit that's not about equality, because a lot of the feminist stuff is not about equality, it's about advantages. But you have with a lot of these people who are claiming the whole victim mentality. You know, they don't want to be on par. They want to be treated above because they feel like they've been oppressed for so long. Half these motherfuckers 18, 19 years old, young, and the bitch ain't even done shit. But now because they have to get out in the real world, they feel like, oh, I've been violated. I can't live off my mother for the rest of my life. I won't stand for this. I'm going to yell and scream and be highly upset because nothing's free on this planet and I want everything free. And so they're going to start some shenanigans. Some bull. Don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. Want to get into some socialism, man. Like I say, like Jay just mentioned, he say, man, he looked at that shit and you see that shit does not fucking work. All you got to do, yet these motherfuckers feel like they got some better strategy than the fucking motherfuckers who went through it, who fucking from all over the fucking country, not over the world, that have gone through it. You know what I mean? But it is what the fuck it is, you know. Like I say, you know, fuck it. But here's the deal. No, I'm not wrapping up, just saying here's the deal. But it's craziness, man. And the fact that this is what they're pushing, anybody with a little bit of sense is gonna be like, man, fuck that. That shit don't benefit me. I'm going where I'm gonna see some benefits, and that's over here on the other side. We were talking about that Vice thing the other day, and I was talking about, you know, black conservatives. And again, and like Trump said, we talked about earlier, like, say, shit, you've been voting with them motherfuckers for the last 30, 40 years and ain't got shit from it. What harm could it be in voting for me? Like, why not give me a shot? I mean, you done tested all the motherfuckers that came through there, wasted your votes on some of them. Shit, even the one that looked like he ain't do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is. What's the motherfucking deal, McVice? So, again, you know, people just have to, they have to make the right choices, man. They got to, it's Trump honorary nigga. Hennessy Blues. What's the motherfucking deal? I seen that earlier. But should Texas secede? I mean, we basically our own country, you know what I'm talking about? I mean, it is what it is. I was trying to, when we were talking about opportunities in America, I was trying to look up, I was trying to see how much motherfuckers in other countries get paid. I couldn't even find out about truck drivers in Africa. And when I think about truck drivers in Africa, and this ain't even Africa, but I think about fucking Shatas, where them little niggas robbed that fucking truck driver. Like, shit. Them little niggas were hitting licks from a young age, goddamn. So, again, you know, craziness. But what Roman was talking about, when he called and he was talking about it, and I agree with Jesus, let's call them hoes. What they is, hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they is, and that's what they want to be. And I told you, I don't have a problem with hoes. I like hoes. I don't love hoes, but I like hoes. I love ladies. I like hoes. Hate bitches. 3 types of women, you know, you choose where you want to be. But my thing is, Jamaican truck driving, the motherfuckers high, swerving on the road and shit. A lot of mercy. Shabba. Driver. But again, you know, my thing is, it's women, they fucking want to be, these days, it's like a hoe is put on a fucking pedestal. because again, with the emasculation of men, with this whole sexual liberation shit, it's just some crazy shit out there. It's some crazy shit out there. And no, let's not get into the whole fucking, you know, it's crazy because the term cuck is such a fucking thing nowadays, but that's a thing. Like, you know, motherfuckers say, but that's a thing that people are fucking into. Like, and that's the craziest shit to me. Like, the fuck you married this bitch, but you letting her free range, but you want to, but what the fuck, you know? And so we paying premium snaps all 2019, man. Look, y'all have at it. Look, I'm gonna use the Apple hack to get the free premium snaps. That's what I'm getting, man. It's been downhill since Pretty Woman. You know what I'm talking about? Say, anytime we talk about women, you know, Heidi start trying to flip the script. You say the niggas be like that too. So yeah, I already know I'm finna. Man, you wouldn't watch. I told you not to watch that shit, but I'm trying to save you some time. I wouldn't lie to you, player. That's the worst sex tape of all time. Kim K compared to that shit was a fucking 10, 5 stars. How many stars can you get? 4 or 5? I don't even know. You can thank the media for, but yeah, that's what I say. The media promotes all that shit, and then everybody wants to be famous. Everybody thinks that what these fucking celebrities are doing is real life. Like, they can afford to be on that bullshit. You cannot. If you're not a celebrity, you hopping from dick to dick like a pogo stick, and you letting motherfuckers, if you're not taking what the doctor ordered, aka Dr. Rabbit, and using protection, and then again, like I said, you come out with the fucking 5 kids from 7 different dudes, and then you trying to figure out who is what on the Maury show. And you know what I love about the Maury show? You know what never fails? What never fails? My favorite thing about the Maury show. And one night in Paris was awful. That shit was better than fucking Black China. I don't even remember. All I remember seeing the fucking animal eyes looking shit, you know, because when you fucking had a fucking night vision on, you see them fucking eyes be glowing and shit. Dog, you ain't like, when the bitch falls down, it's always guaranteed. If you are not the father, especially if she's a big girl, she's going to collapse backstage before she gets to the motherfucking juice. You haven't seen, again, you got to do like they do on Twitter when you talk about it. You gotta use the proper spelling. I sound like a fucking country bumpkin. You gotta use the proper spelling. Sound like Theo Vaughn and shit. I'm talking about OJ when I type this. There you go. Oh man, the shower pole shit. That shit. Let me tell you how. I'm gonna talk about Black man. Remind me of that thought. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
It's Edmund.
God damn it, Edmund. I knew they started talking about the shower pole and Edmund was gonna call in. What's the motherfucking deal, Edmund? What you want to drop in the den this evening, man?
So I don't know if you remember, I think about a week ago.
About a week ago?
Telling you about I was telling you about this chick that my friend introduced me to her, or to me, and that I was telling her that I was telling you that she was, you know, like a freak and all.
Mm-hmm. So what happened?
I haven't updated.
Okay, I need a freak with long hair. So what happened with that?
So, you know, we went on like I guess on a second date. We went to the rec center at UH, just working out together, and after that we went to eat, and then she started telling me about how she wanted to go out and live on her own, and that she was looking for a roommate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she was like, "Hey, like I don't like staying by myself," and that's when she started asking about my availability. So, but I didn't respond. I didn't give a direct answer because I followed the advice from the den. So I said, I don't know, like I can't afford any of that. And she was like, no, don't worry. Like, you won't even have to pay half the rent. You just gotta pay a portion of it, and you'll be fine. Like, I just need someone to accompany me with,
Does she take dick debit?
No, because she said that. Well, she didn't say it, but she would probably think that that's something that she wants that comes with the rent. I guess I don't know.
That comes with the rent.
The point was that she was just curious about like where I lived and about how I commute to school and all that. And I'm like, because I brought up the point that I was looking to move in like to an apartment like maybe in the next semester or so, and that's when she started talking about her interest in moving in as well. But I don't know.
Edman. When I was young, the concept of in-house pussy was a great thing. I'm young. I'm talking about in my teens. I mean, it was basically in-house pussy was in apartments pussy. What you don't want to do is lock yourself into a situation. Have you haven't engaged in the hokey pokey yet, have you?
No, because it's like I don't know. Even though I could, but I feel like when someone's been ran through so many times, it doesn't make the experience better. So I'd rather have someone that's
Well, here's the deal. Man. One, you don't want to live with a hoe, and this is real life advice, and it is in the sense of a roommate. You gonna come home, like I told you, some random nigga gonna be on the couch playing on your motherfucking PlayStation and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get up in the middle of the night, some nigga gonna be in his drawers all in the motherfucking refrigerator eating out your snacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be upset. You might want to try to fight that nigga. It's gonna be a real precarious situation. Fucking if it's a one bathroom, you out of there. That shit gonna be whack. You say you gonna be having all kind of feminine hygiene products all in the fucking trash can and shit. You know what I'm saying? My advice to you would be no. One, because if you are smashing that broad and say something happens and you stop smashing, and you try to bring other hoes along, you try to bring some broads back, she gonna throw salt all in your motherfucking shit now. I would say if she with the shits, you're like, well, come on, bitch, bring your motherfucking ass. But this don't mean shit. You can hang out every now, but you still don't want to deal with that situation. And two, like I say, man, you don't want to deal with a bunch of dudes, all of your shit. You don't know what's going on. Like I say, it's no. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm like, we get more in depth into this conversation, but no means no. No means no in a lot of ways. If she go get a little spot, cool, you stop by, say hi, beat and skeet, and mash out, but don't sign a contract. Don't put your name on anything. Don't make a commitment to make a commitment. So I would advise you not to do that shit.
So I wanted to get a more clear definition. Like, how would you know if you're in love or not? Like, what is your definition of being in love? And do you think there's a difference between loving someone and, is there a difference between you loving someone versus being in love? Or do you think that's kind of the same thing?
It's different but the same. Sometimes women will use that type of shit. Love is a thing, basically a commitment and a willing commitment. And I'm not saying just a commitment to anybody, but a special commitment, because motherfuckers think, in love is going to be this special feeling and I'm going to feel this way I'm going to be a princess, or I'm going to feel like a king, whatever the fuck is good. It's none of that shit. It's like, hey, this is the situation. I mean, hey, I fuck with you. You fuck with me. It is what it is. I'm committing myself to you. You commit yourself to me, and we going to make this thing shake. But I don't think real love, it doesn't really rock like that anymore, because people are falling in love with features, falling in love with the bullshit aspects of people and trying to make the rest of it work. Matter of fact, I think Anthony had posted a video in the Den Facebook group, and it was some old school people. They were talking about love, and they were just basically saying it's not going to be perfect. They will never be perfect, but you got to learn to overcome certain things. You know, you don't let the world inside your business and a bunch of other stuff. But I don't know, man. Like, one, you're not in love, so stop that nonsense. And it's almost it's similar but different. We might have to spend a den to really talk about that. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. But yeah, that is that's not the case. Welcome, Robert McMahon, the newest friend in the den. I want people to just subscribe and watch the video. They probably know I ain't even been a live chat. But yeah, what else you got there, Ed, man?
That was pretty much. I was just saying, like, I feel like at the end of the day, you know, I don't like being too harsh on females, but at the same time, I also want to be firm when someone keeps on insisting on asking the same thing. Like, I want to have that balance between not being too harsh, but at the same time not being too much of a pushover. So I just want to make sure that when I say something that female doesn't keep insisting, because, you know, if they do, it shows a sign that, hey, that she maybe wants more of something than just a smash. You know?
Here's the deal. You lay down your foundation, and I talk about be willing to take L's, and you stick by your motherfucking gun. So you lay your foundation. This is all I want. Nothing more, nothing less. If you can't abide by these principles, if you can't abide by my wishes, then, you know, maybe we go our separate ways. Guess what? Not the only fish in the sea. You got about 1 billion too. Well, I mean, it's you, Ed, man. So you might got about another. Your numbers might be depleted. I don't know, because you be up to some shenanigans, and you're an immigrant. So, you know, I don't know if you got a green card. So your number might be there might be another 500,000 for you. But there's billions of other bitches in the sea, man. And so if a chick is not with what you want, then she's obviously not the one for you. Like, don't mold and bend all this. You know, if you have a certain way, you have certain goals. Like I say, if you're focused on, you know, getting your degree and doing all this stuff, worrying about what hoes want in the meantime is going to put you in a bad position. It's going to knock you off track. You know, set your rules, set your boundaries. And if they can't abide by that, then, you know, carry on, my wayward son, you know, and you'll catch another one.
All right. I just wanted to play a song to kind of relate to what I'm feeling right now, if that's fine.
What you got there, man? Was that listen over that. All right. We getting too lovey dovey over here. Will I ever see it? No, see, I'm about to sing the Zero version. Will I ever see the stage again? But it's that these guilty feet have got no rhythm. Who was that? That was from the gay guy, wasn't it? What was that? Something Whispers. Fuck, I can't think of the name of the goddamn song. George Michael, yes. Never trust a motherfucker with 2 first names. Give her a nice Sean Connery slap. Hey, sometimes you got to. And sometimes you need to choke. But yeah, it's almost mandatory. But they like it. They like when you get a good choke on. I did not say that everything said in the den is for entertainment purposes only. Honcho never said that, but I said it. I mean it. Yeah, you gotta, exactly. If you start out soft, man, they just only gonna mush you up more. So you gotta be firm. And if she's willing to, you know, coincide with the program, you know, you work it out. Yeah, man, these hoes don't care about you for the first time you started the story. You said she was a hoe, treat a hoe like a hoe. And she would be happy than to be loved. Exactly. Like I say, the saying is treat them like you meet them, man. So that's it. Everybody gonna be married and out of school by the end of March. Well, you're gonna call him, well, guys, this is gonna be my last den because she said I can't call into the den anymore because there's girls in the den and she didn't like the advice. She listened to the den one time. She didn't like the advice that you guys were saying. And Honcho, you called her a bitch too many times and she didn't like that. And so, you know, I won't be able to come to the dens anymore. That'll be the end of the end, man. God, she ain't gonna let him come to the sauce no more. She's gonna be like, fuck all that. Oh, it's gonna be very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Well, we like you while you're here, Ed, man. You know, as long as you can stick around, we'll enjoy it. But I don't know how much longer Ed Man has before he gets before he's no longer allowed. What is this? What is this? I missed a couple of texts. It says if we're gonna let all drugs be legal, so if we allow all drugs to be legal, we're just gonna let the issue of kids without parents keep going. That's very interesting. That was from yesterday when we were talking about, or was it yesterday or the day before we were talking about American laws. That's interesting. What is goings on here? Oh, that's the one you were talking about, the guy, $1,000 a month. Yeah, he's trying to buy a fucking election. And a picture of some monkey sex. All right. Well, there's that. So there's that. Very interesting. Man, simping is taking over the world, and it's unfortunate. But no, it's actually very fortunate. The more simps out there, the better. As long as you're not simping, you should encourage the simpery. And again, you know, unless you like a challenge, but it's just gonna be easier and easier. More action for everybody else. And I mean, it's gonna be bad because women basically they finna just really start lowering their standards. And they're like, God damn, we can't find a decent man anywhere. All the chicks gonna have a fucking husband and a boyfriend. Husband gonna be paying for everything. Fucking boyfriend to keep him happy because men out there simping it up like simping is the status, man. You know, it's craziness. Haberdasheries and hemoglobin going on here. Man, I don't even know what's happening anymore. But like I say, it's just it's simping is gonna take over. And, you know, people who ain't participating in the shenanigans, they gonna be motherfucking me. They gonna win. And again, that's why I say, man, I feel sorry for the youngsters. I really do. Because there's a lack of guidance. You see so many of these fucking gurus telling them all kind of off the wall shit. And again, look, my advice is entertainment only. So if you take my advice and something bad happened to you, Honcho did not say that shit. But if it worked for you, make sure you donate to the channel. But you know, my thing is this, man. You basically gotta hold your ground. You gotta establish. We talk about principles. We talk about personal philosophies, and this falls right into that category. You have to have your own personal philosophy as to how you're gonna deal with the opposite sex and how you gonna simping versus pimping. Hey, hold on, we're gonna jot that down. Put that in the notes. And give some of these young bucks the game, but they still gonna simp because it don't matter. You can give a motherfucker all the game. You can lace them all the way up. You know, they say it's gotta be in you, not on you. Y'all don't know nothing about that. See, some of y'all got the pimping on you, but y'all ain't got the pimping in you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got the simping in you, and that's just that. I don't know what's on you. Goddamn. Oh, you in the mouth, man. Be careful out there, because I know you said you was in a snowy area. So I don't know if it was still yesterday, but I know it's the vortex and shit is going on. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm currently off the market, so I'm trying to help these young bucks, you know, enjoy life while they can. You know, if I can't, I'm trying to be a decent human being. Because, like I'm telling you, if this would have been old Honcho, like, didn't give a fuck Honcho, by this point in time, Heidi be in the background twerking in the back of the den. That's what old Honcho would have done. That's the kind of, and not on no Skype, not on no real life. That's old Honcho. But like I said, I'm cool. I'm just chilling, man. I ain't on no shenanigans. I'm just enjoying life and trying to help some of these youngsters who may be trying to figure it out. Now, I've told y'all, if this situation, if anything was to ever go AWOL, and I'd be in this bitch stomping like a fucking Q. It's just a dog in me. I'm not worried about it. But my thing is, there's too many, like, come on, there's too many pajama boys nowadays. You know what I'm saying? There's too many motherfucking pajama boys. And so, like, even if things went wrong for me, I could be fucking 50 and 60 and still be able to outgame these young motherfuckers. Because that's what it is. Like, motherfuckers are selling this bullshit, and more women are going to be unhappy as the world turns. And again, for a man, it's just going to be a win. As long as you got a little bit of game, it's going to be a win. Because there's going to be a lot of unhappy women out there. And women don't have no problem fucking with older dudes. Like, that's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? I know these young fucks be thinking, you know, like I know a lot of older dudes don't be wanting to waste time, so they'll try to break bread with, but man, that ain't even a thing either. You know, it's just that young hoes are generally fucking annoying and ain't got shit to talk about. And I don't really want to fucking talk to them that much. Like, let's just be honest about it. Like, if I'm of interest, I don't want to have a conversation with you. I really don't. Like, it's just one thing on my mind, and that's really it. If it's on that level. If it's on a different level, like I said, you're going to have to show me some other things before I be like, you know what? This bitch, all right. You know, I can this motherfucker, all right. You know, and then we, you know, things may progress, but outside of that, it ain't happening. Don't get me too. Oh, man. I'm going to get probably 3-2'd. Yeah. But nah, that ain't gonna happen. This name for a kid being born from a pimp impregnating is all right. There is something like that, and I forgot what the fuck it was. It is something. It's something. It's something like that. Nah, I ain't gave y'all nothing. That's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing but a bunch of words. So I ain't even worried about it. You know, fucking kid is gonna need. Kenneth's gonna need like what do they say they do when y'all go like to the army or to the motherfucking to like the Marines? Somebody break you all the way down and rebuild you. That's Kenneth need a rebuild. Kenneth's looking like. I ain't going to Jags. Kenneth is in need of a rebuild. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be all right in the long run. He just gonna have to go through the processes. You know, Kenneth's gonna be all right. That might be a thing. Like that's what I'm looking. I'm start like how long you come in as a simp. You leave this motherfucker. I ain't gonna say you're a pimp. You know, because everybody might not graduate. Motherfuckers go through hell week. It's gonna be over with. Cool, never. Let me find out you a Kenneth burner account. There ain't no way. We know Kenneth be on that other shit. I like Kenneth though. Kenneth all right. He just got some shit to learn, man. He just got to learn. What is a simp? Let me see. Let me try to find a neato way to say it. A simp is a sucker in a man's place. And he on a bunch of sucker shit. He's basically bowing down, caving down. It will do anything for a woman's attention. Even sell out his own homeboys, you know. A simp is a man who loses all integrity when it comes to his behaviors with the opposite sex. Oh, there you go. Suckers idolizing mediocre pussy. There he goes. Say write an ebook, promote through the den. Man, I got a course I got to finish up. I've been working on, and I got to get that done this week because I've been working on it. I kept restarting. It's not nothing to do with date or nothing like that, but I keep restarting because I was getting annoyed. But again, like I said, it's about information and presentation, but it's not about aesthetics, and that's what my problem is. Yeah, getting that G League That old developmental pussy. Yeah, basically, you know. Basically. Don't be a dirty Mac. Motherfucking with him old man. I said, so what's the best advice to become a true player? Man, there's no best. You know what this reminds me? That question reminds me of. I'm gonna throw it back to y'all old school. You know, y'all youngsters don't know nothing about this right here. You know, I had to throw that in. I ain't threw that in a minute. But y'all remember that episode of Martin? And you know how Martin used to have like some little intro scenes before the show would get started. And y'all remember that episode of Martin where Lil Dog, the nigga with the fucking Coke bottle glasses and that fucking ducktail, he had light skinned nigga. Well, I think he had like a little gold tooth or whatever. Martin, it's me, Lil Dog. And so he was basically asking Martin how to be a player or some shit like that. And so, not Martin, he was asking Jerome how to be a player. Jerome was macking on. He said, you got me over here with one of my little honey dips. And so, you know, he's like, well, hold on, I'm going to show you. And then so he went over there and started macking on another bitch. And then by the time he got rejected from that, he turned around and nigga Lil Dog and took all the hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what that question reminds me of. Pro pussy. As far as I see it, a pro is a professional hooker, whore. So I would think that it would be good. I don't know. You would think that it would be good if she's getting paid for it. If she's getting paid well for it. I mean, I guess it depends. I'm sure you could get some shitty pro pussy. I mean, bitches, they selling it. But not a homeboy, man. And RIP. And he changed my perspective on pros. And this is what it is. You got to think about this. This is where it changed my perspective. You know what I'm saying? On hoes, on prostitutes. Still haven't purchased, but it changed my perspective on prostitutes. And basically he said, man, imagine being at the club, spending a night at the club or an evening in the club, having a good old time, when you got a broad there and she's throwing it at you. Okay, remind me to finish this story. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do you have calling into the den this evening?
What's going on, Honcho?
Well, what's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den tonight, goddammit?
Goddamn Lyric Northside, man.
All right, Lyric. What do you want to drop in the den tonight there, Lyric?
Man, I just called, you know what I'm saying? Stop everything. What's going on, man?
All right. What do you mean? What do you feel about the whole deal that's happening with that young fella up there in Chicago? The one who said he got attacked by the MAGA men. I mean, what do you think about that?
Man, I honestly feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning. What you need the subway for? You know what I mean?
That's exactly.
You go outside at 2 in the morning, you need some goddamn subway. You know when you goddamn sandwich that damn bad.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I fucking agree. Ain't no goddamn subway that goddamn good.
The goddamn man failed, slipped, and bumped his head, and he lied because he was a bear. That's that.
Well, goddamn it. Yeah, goddamn. I think that's about right. That's about the truest story I've heard all day involving that shit.
Exactly, man.
Exactly. Well, what
it's bullshit, man. I just feel like I said, man, I feel like it's the next season of Empire is gonna be a shit because of this, man.
Oh goddamn! I ain't never watched that shit. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know what it's about, brother.
Well, man, Honcho, man, I'm about to take my ass to sleep, man. I just wanted to call you. You know what I mean?
All right,
see what's going on, bro.
Oh, all right, Lyric, man. I appreciate your call there, brother. Man, you call in anytime, but get you some rest there, brother.
I'm gonna get me some rest, take me one of these bushes, and go to sleep.
Well, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You shotgun that motherfucker.
Goddamn right.
Already, bro.
Right, man.
Well, shout out to Lyric Northside, man. That's my dog right there. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's funny as shit. Well, hey, brother, let me tell you something. I don't know. I think my fucking Hulk and Randy Savage be like crossing over. They be all fucked up. Be all Randy Hogan and shit. Oh man. She shit her britches. It's a perfectly good pair of britches. So bad, yeah, that was funny. But fuck, I forgot what I was talking about. I said I was gonna remind y'all about the fucking thing. If I say what the fuck you doing eating Subway. Man, I don't know. I think, look, let me tell y'all, hold on. I don't know. That bitch might not have been 24 hours. I don't think it was 24 hours, but I know fucking last time I got out of county, of course, these are always great stories. I fucking went to Subway. It was pretty early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But I don't recall what time it was. My fucking phone was dead. It might not have been that early in the morning. It was probably like regular breakfast time. So, I was talking about Tommy, the fucking little dog. Damn, I was saying something after that, and I forgot what I was talking about. Forgot what I was going to talk about, man. Said Johnny, I was calling you brother. That's what I'm saying. That boys be cool, man. You know what I'm saying? That should be cool to me. Fuck, I forgot what I was talking about. I was finna say something, and I forgot what I was fucking talking about. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's a terrible, terrible thing. Let's see what we got. Let me check. Let me see. We're talking about True Player. Prostitutes. Wow, of course. I mean, if I forget what I'm talking about, it's always prostitutes. But basically, you're saying if you're at the club and we love talking about prostitutes in the den. But you're saying if you're at the club and you had a long night and you basically about to leave and the broad is throwing it at you. And she'd been drunk and been wilding out all night, whatever. You know, because he asked me, he's like, well, what would you rather take? Would you rather go and take the chick from the club home or to the hotel and smash? Or would you rather call a pro? He's like, really think about it. I was like, man, I don't want to buy no motherfucking hooker. You know what I'm saying? If the bitch throwing it at me for free, you know, shit, fuck it. You know? But he's like, well, think about it. The hooker makes her livelihood on her vagina, a professional escort. So she's going to be clean. She's going to provide a quality service. You fucking with this broad, you might just be taking a drunk bitch back to the crib and you don't know what's going to happen with you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting way of putting it. So, you know, ever since then, I haven't I haven't been as negative on the hooking. You know, some of these hookers out here dirty, so you gotta know what you're fucking with. So where's the best place to meet chicks? The club, class, parties, or other place that you know that I didn't mention above? Church. Go to church and meet your nice Christian woman, and you can smash after service. But out of those places you mentioned, club, class, it doesn't matter. Wherever women are is a good place to meet women. You know, don't fucking listen to the Gillette commercial. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hey, bro, we're not doing that. Yes, the fuck I am. Move the fuck out the way, motherfucker. Yes, the fuck I am. Like, you're not finna fucking cock block me, goddamn. Shit. Goddamn, no, we're not doing that. You not doing that shit. I'm finna go do that shit. Of course you not, because you ain't hollered at the hoe, motherfucker. The goddamn fucking Gillette commercial still pissing me off. Hey, don't hate. Wally World. If you are, if you searching for a slump buster, you always guaranteed to take a win out of Wally World. Like, I remember motherfuckers used to be bored. They didn't have shit to do. Motherfucker go hit Wally World 2-3 o'clock in the fucking morning, dog. Like, that bitch was the club, nigga. There's always some fucking hoes in Wally World. If it wasn't, it always was. And you just finna get into some motherfucking act. Like, if you just wasn't shit else to do, I mean, it's like in high school. Like, you gonna fall into some old dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna always fall into some dumb shit in that bitch. And I already told y'all, HEB is the best place. HEB, best place to go. Hoes everywhere, boy. I'm not lying about that shit. Okay? I'm not lying about this shit. Target for the bougie hoes. Hell yeah. Denny's after the club, after club hours, I think, like a Denny's, Waffle House is sketchy though. Waffle House is real sketchy. Like, you bound to get stabbed in a Waffle House by a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You got Chauvy's Smart Shop. Yeah, you go. You got to understand the quality of the store is the quality of the whore. Okay, and again, not all ladies are whores. Ladies, hoes, bitches. So don't be getting offended if y'all low key just want to see what this asshole is talking about in this stream. I don't like it. I don't support it. Homestead, Whole Foods. Yeah, you gonna catch you gonna snag you some yoga bra. You gonna get your bra. She gonna be all flexible and with the shit. You know, Dollar Tree. That's risky, bro. That's risky. You know what I'm saying? You that's risky. Dollar General, super risky. I've seen some sketchy shit. Until I was working at the goddamn the fucking what was it? Was it Dollar General? Or was it Dollar Store? I don't even remember which one the fuck it was. Sketchy, bro. Sketchy. Just bad business. You know what I'm saying? They ain't resourceful and thrifty. Motherfuckers go to dollar stores and shit. Them hoes be high or low. Like a Dollar Tree is kosher, but like a Dollar General, Dollar Store, there's like certain products you can get there. But if you go trying to buy name brand shit from the fucking Dollar Store or the Dollar Tree, you paying too much money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the abortion clinic. You might have to wait a few minutes, you know, but you should be good. A Tom Thumb. I ain't never been to one of them hoes. Chachos go down. Let me see. Yeah, the Dollar Store, dog. You gonna be on some, yeah. Man. The Golden Corral. Golden Corral is very interesting. Golden Corral is very interesting. It's just a whole interesting situation. I'm not even finna get into it. But you'll find you're hungry one at Golden Corral. If you ain't nothing wrong with the BBWs. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the BBWs. You know, hey, you get your bitch that's gonna eat. From time to time, hopefully that hoe cook too. You know, it is what it is. You know, motherfuckers be. You know, I know motherfuckers, man. You know, they grew up in the hood. You know, shit. Like I said, I used to eat at Golden Corral. They eat buffets and shit. You know, I ain't never too good for shit. I know motherfuckers that came up and don't want to eat the buffets no more. No, I don't want to eat at the buffet. I'm not going to say who. It's not like it's even in here, so it don't matter. But I'm talking shit because I was talking about going to a buffet the other day, and later I'm not going to a buffet. That's disgusting. But I know some people be like that. Oh, get to the gym, you'll find. Yeah, look, if you got to be careful though, because them hoes at the gym be setting up okie dokes, man. They be setting up okie doke. You got to get you one that's already in shape, because it be the ones that start going there acting like they trying to get in shape, but they really going out there hunting for dick. They out there hunting for gray sweatpants. They be acting like they trying to get in shape, but they not really trying to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? They going in there to find a half-ass personal trainer, and you know, and then they just want to get personal. Then they get trained, and then they ain't even going to the gym no more. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with them kind of hoes, man. Them hoes be, you know, on an okie doke mission. You know what I mean? So you just really got to watch out. You know what I'm saying? The Den got all those shit. Den got like 3 hoes. Three ladies. There are no hoes in the Den. We have nothing but the most quality of ladies within the Den. I tried. Heidi-ho. Man. Anywhere. Let me give y'all some game, man. Let me give y'all some game that I can't use. Okay. I can't use as of now. If you ain't tripping on pussy that come with the package. The package is sometimes. Not the bad packages. Well, they are kind of bad pack, but not that stuff that stick with you for life. Well, them motherfuckers stick with you for life too, but not that package that's going to transfer over to you and stick with you for life. You don't want that type of package. If you ain't tripping on pussy with the package, man, go somewhere, and let me be careful how I word this, because then y'all be talking about Michael Jackson shit or something. Go be like a sports ref. Go be a fucking little league coach. Go be, because what Jared's saying, he ain't lying. Anywhere where parents or moms take their children to participate in, sports, man. And if they go participate in sports, it's going to be a victory. You pull up like a coach or a mentor or some shit, you winning. Well, yeah, no, little Tommy, he talks about you so much when he's at home. He just loves it. He's getting, better at the sports. You just taught him so much. You should come over for dinner sometime, Yeah, I'm gonna come over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring the meat, And so but then again, you gotta understand. You gotta be careful because single moms generally have intentions, so you got to be careful. You got to be motherfucking careful. Yeah, Gary in the mix. Hey, if you want to be a Gary, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Kenneth, that's why Kenneth be here so much. I'm Kenneth Gary. Matter of fact, I might be late for an appointment right now. I need to go slide over here, make sure Mama Kenneth is all right. So yeah, but that's my deal. I don't deal with motherfuckers with baby daddies. Like I don't do the baby daddy deal. Like I don't care if that nigga in jail. I'm lying. I don't fuck some hoes and baby daddy. I'll fuck on. But I ain't finna spit. We're not finna have too much quality time though. If any. But as far as like, there's no way I consider dating a broad with a baby daddy or some old. If you got a kid. Ex-husband or some shit like that, but you ain't no kids, that's one thing. But you got a whole kid situation, it's an issue. Yeah, man, if y'all in the den, y'all just watch, man. Make sure y'all slide in the live chat. We're all friends in the den. We talk a lot of shit, but everybody's welcome. Everybody is appreciated. Feel free to call. I ain't gonna bite nobody. We are all friends in the den. All opinions matter for the most part. Some of them don't, but for the most part, if you're willing to stand by your opinion, it matters. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The walking evidence of another man. I understand it. Like I say, my situation there, it was because all the pieces. Because if otherwise, anything would have been just slightly askew, I probably wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. But I give her the bonus points for motivating me to do some of this streaming stuff, and I think it's very interesting to where it's at now. So I don't know if I can kick it, it'd be all right. The lady was trying to give me hers was like 6'3", so I passed on that. Oh man, look, I'm 6'3", man. My knees bad. Just take out his knees, you'll be all right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
It's Edmund.
I knew it. Goddamn it, Edmund, what you want to drop in the den this evening, man?
So would it be better to date a younger chick or an older chick?
Excuse me. How old are you? How old are you, Edmund?
Okay, I would say I'm 20.
You would say
21. 21.
21. Now he's 21.
So
savage.
if I were to date a chick in high school, would that be too young? Or if I were to date a chick that was in her 30s, would that be too old?
Okay.
Or like, would it be better to date a chick that's already established or a chick that's barely like
Here's
barely hitting?
If you talk about dating in high school, I don't know if you remember the wise philosopher, the bus driver. You're going to jail now. If you date a chick that is older, you may have to deal with a couple of things. I think there's complications in every situation. So you're talking about if she's old enough, does she have children? Does she not have children? Does she have a career? Does she not have a career? Is she just, kind of got a job? Is she a bonbon couch eater? Is she doing something with herself, at least physically, financially, and spiritually? Don't really fucking matter. Like what is your purpose, your intentions when, or what? I mean, it just depends on the broad, man. It's like so many different situations. Sometimes, I don't advise anybody to date a bitch that's fucking under 21. Like, the fuck. But you got such a limited window, and so this is my deal. Like, you got right now, you got a limited window between 21 and 24. 25 and up, they come with a bonus edition, and there's gonna be a little look-alike motherfucker. So you got to deal with that. But as far as in that age range, stay within your age range. I usually like had a. I just never liked hoes younger than me. The youngest I think I ever went was 2 years below. Like I don't think I've gone past 2 years younger than me, and that was in my 20s. Sometimes like, I just don't like young hoes. They get on my fucking nerves. But you know, again, you may be on that R. Kelly-ish. You might be on that. You might be on some other shit. I don't really know what to tell you, man. I think, you know, you date older chicks, she may be a little bit too experienced for it. She might put something on you, be falling in love. She put you with that voodoo. She bury your drawers in the front yard and you stuck. You know, she hit you with the fucking voodoo spaghetti and you're out of there. I don't know what to tell you, man. It comes down to a personal preference and what you're willing to deal with. Younger broad, you can kind of teach her things to your liking. But then some of these young broads they've been wilding out from a young age, so they already got a set status. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's all individual situations, man. It's all individual situations. So my advice to you is just treat it individually and deal with it like that.
Yeah, because like, you know, you see people that, you know, date and there's like a 20 age, you know, gap between their ages. But then you try to date someone that's 3 years younger than you, and then out of nowhere, you know, people get outraged because of. And you know, I know you were talking about, you know, I think it was 2 nights ago about lowering the age limit in terms of when someone can have like an intimate relationship with someone else. And of course, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying, like, why is there a double standard? Like, why can't a 20-year-old go out and marry a 45-year-old, but an 18-year-old, a recent 18-year-old can date a let's say a 23 or 24-year-old college student?
How recent?
Let's say 3 months. Or let's say they're 3 months away from turning 18.
Oh, you going to jail, Ed, man. Yeah, man, just don't even think about that. Just 11:59. Like just a few minutes ago, she just turned 18, brother. Don't do it, Ed, man. Like don't fuck with the young hoes, man. Like they just, you know, most females nowadays, and again, hoes are a little bit dingy. Okay, old hoes are old and dingy. Young hoes are young and dingy. You know, ladies, they have sense all the way throughout because they're the queens. And bitches are conniving. So again, 3 different types of women. I got to clarify that every time. I'm like, man, Honcho calling all the women hoes. He's a woman hater, goddammit. I love the ladies. And man, don't think about dating, period. This is going to be my advice to you. You're young. Don't think about dating shit. Go on an adventure and enjoy as much as you can. Enjoy as much hype as you can until you get out of college. Then you start worrying about that. Like, do not, excuse me, this is my advice for you. This is real shit. Do not date until you get out of college. I don't care what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. Do not date. You can go on dates. You can fuck around. You can do all this shit. Do not commit to a real relationship until you have a degree. Because I promise you, and I don't think everything you call it, I think you do a lot of trolling. I don't think all of that is you. But I promise you that a woman, and especially even if she's in school and she get on some other shit, because women easily get distracted, or if you fucking with a chick that's not, will sidetrack you from your goals one way or another. So don't date. Fornicate. That's all I'm saying. Like, just live it up. Because here's the thing that you got to understand. There will never be another time in your life like college. College is not the real world. So enjoy it. Fuck everything you can. And then once you get done with that, and you start getting settled into your real life and you start establishing yourself after you have a degree and some other things, then start looking for something serious. But do not, I tell you, do not commit to anything while you are in college. It's too much action out there for you. Learn what you like. You don't even know what you like yet. Okay? Go out there. I would say experiment. Don't experiment too far. Have your scientific method together, but have some fun. Fuck hoes, different races, different faces, all kind of different shit. But don't commit. That's all I can say about that.
All right. That's a bad. But in case anything happens, just help me with a GoFundMe page. Make it in the description below.
All right, I got you. GoFundMe for Edman's underage adventures. Terrible. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got called into the den this evening?
All right. So, usually I'm not a judgmental person, right? But what the fuck is going on with Edmund, man?
Oh,
what's going on with him, man?
Yeah, I wish I knew, brother. Edmund is Edmund has special dating needs. He's a smart kid, but he's special dating needs.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's your thought process.
Yeah, I think that's where it's at.
Maybe you should go get him one of them prostitutes you was talking about, and that she said his ass straight.
Oh man, I like Edman, but I'm not gonna spend more than $20 on a prostitute for Edman. He could just take a stroll up old this and that.
I like the young man. Don't get me wrong. I like the young man, but what the fuck, man? What's going on?
I mean, I don't know, brother. I'm just trying to help him out, brother. Just trying to give him some good advice. I hope he thinks twice.
Give him some advice. What the fuck, man? that he needs Jesus. He needs Jesus, man. He needs Jesus, Jehovah, and all the witnesses, brother. That's not gonna help. Edmund, if you're listening to this, man, Edmund, brother, listen to me, Edmund. Don't do it. Just say no.
No.
Just say no. Whatever you're doing, just say no, brother.
Oh man, I agree. I mean, I agree because Edman, I don't want Edman to get out there, getting all willy nilly and do something silly. It'd be a bad thing. I'd hate to feel the blame for that.
Hey, listen to me. Like I said, I ain't a judgmental person. I don't have a gavel in my hands. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm just saying, like, what? I just sat back, drank a little beer, and I just said, what the fuck's going on here, man? What the fuck? He said he thinks he's 20. He thinks he's 21. He said high school. You can't say 20, 21 in high school in the same sentence.
No, yeah.
You can't do that, man.
Yeah, that's what got R. Kelly a special, brother.
Hey, look, Surviving Edmund. That's going to be the next lifetime special.
Exactly. Coming soon. God damn it. Just make sure
I
hope they don't mention the den in there. Edmund's going to be like, well, it started when I started going to the den. It was that Honcho character. I'm like, God damn it.
Hey, don't say your name. You don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. God damn it. Edmund, you done got something started, man. I don't know what to do about it. I'm worried.
No, Edmund, man, I love you, man. I'm just fucking with you, brother.
Oh, man.
Hey, man. Hey, Honcho, man, I appreciate you listening to my shenanigans. I appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
You have yourself a blessed night, brother, and a prosperous Thursday. Right?
Absolutely. And you too there, brother. I appreciate your call, man.
All right, no problem, brother.
All right. You have a good night. Yeah, man, but man, yeah. Let's man, what's with the age fluctuation? Because I don't want to feel complicit in any of your shenanigans now that I think about it. I'm starting to think here. Something gonna happen. They go through all your your media history. Well, this guy Edman spent a lot of time in this den, this Honcho guy. There's several phone calls to this Denline number. Let's see what's going on here. And then next thing you know, they're going to be interviewing me on the show. So I ain't really know the nigga, you know what I'm talking about. And I was just doing my little show, you know what I'm saying. And, you know, little nigga called in. He was just talking about shit, you know, I need some dating advice. I was just trying to give him the best I could, you know what I'm talking about. And, you know, I say shit, if you want some wet, go off this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really said, you know what I'm saying? And somehow he ended up in a high school, man, and I don't even really know, you know what I'm talking about? And shit, that's just what it was, you know what I'm talking about? God damn. Yeah, I was gonna say my name Kenneth. Oh, Kenneth Cologne, international simping. Oh, we already know. Oh man. Law and Order SVU. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's gonna be around. They finna raid the den. They gonna be like, man, look, hey, we don't know what's happening. It's gonna be a virtual raid. They're gonna be like, it's over with. Just not the noise. Hey, damn, you just got a subscriber. Carrie Armitage, newest friend in the den. Let me check this. Let me see what's happening, man. Let me see what's happening. What is going on in here? See, this is why I fucks with y'all, man. I fuck with y'all. Y'all got me fucking dying. Did Whoop have? Whoop has absolutely no game. Whoop has no game. Neither one of them two cousins of mine have game. And the reason, man. You know they gonna blow it up too, because they gonna hit like 3 birds with one stone. Cause you know they always trying to tear down YouTube. They gonna hit it with the underage shit, and you know it's just gonna be some local news. So they gonna have the 3-for-1 action going on. But Whoop did not have game, okay, and neither did his brother Get Out. I'll tell y'all about an adventure, and this is really some mixer talk, but it ain't no mixer no more, so I probably shouldn't tell this story. Y'all gonna really be like, this nigga Honcho on some other shit. We might have a random mixer this weekend. We'll see. Maybe Friday or Saturday night. One night we'll do a mixer. Maybe once a week a mixer can't be too bad. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Because that's definitely a mixer story. Definitely a mixer story. But let's just say that both them niggas, I basically, as far as you could put a motherfucker in the door, like push the motherfucker in the door damn near, both of them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I put them motherfuckers in there just, oh my God. On multiple occasions. And I'll say them niggas probably was batting 200, dog. Like, it's like, my nigga, all you got to do is speak at this point. Like, I done laced you up. Everything is good to go. All you got to do is basically speak. I'm sitting there looking all weird and shit. Like, God damn, my nigga, what good is you? Like, motherfuckers can't even talk. Like, oh, God damn, I got to do that for y'all motherfuckers too. Like, God, how have y'all made it this far? Like, I can't believe nothing y'all motherfuckers saying. Like, it's not that hard. Conversation rules the nation, man. And yeah, like real stuff. Talk. I mean, motherfuckers might as well start moonwalking out the fucking house. Y'all just want to sit on the couch. You know, the hoe, like, taking them around smoke hoes. They smoking everything. It's all good. They basically with the shit. You just gotta speak. You know what I'm saying? And you know, rolled up. I'm talking shit crazy to these hoes and shit. These niggas just sitting there like he's scared. Saying, folk, you know what? Yeah. I don't know. Like, come on, God damn. You know. And yeah, and what, man? Baker, man, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm finna send it to you telekinetically. Okay. And didn't even, I mean, it was right there, like, here. Exactly. You already, like I said, telekinetically, he got it, man. There you go. There you go, right there. Well, Baker, man, I already know what I'm talking about, man. That donkey was cool than a bitch, though. That was a cool-ass donkey, man. Yeah, that was my nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? I need to holler at that nigga when I get a chance. That nigga was over there just free-ranging. I'm talking about, and was choosing, and not even just on some old hoe shit. Like, choose, like, really wanted to help the nigga get to the, get himself together and all that other shit. Like, was really trying to help him get legit, help him go, get his job situation right and do all this. This nigga was doing everything opposite of the right thing. Like, come on, man. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, man, I don't even want to get into it, dog. And then, like, I'm not even finna get into it. Then go fuck with some fucking lopsided Filipino shit. Like, come on, man. She was cool. She was cool, though, but just, you regardless of the situation wasn't much different. One was much better looking than the other one. You just fuck it up, man. But because it's honestly what it is, though. But now that I think about it, it was the level of conversation. It was the level of conversation. And say dudes that be hollering with the hoes that be the main ones. You ain't lying, Mark. Absolutely. And that's what that's the kind of shit a nigga be on. Like, shit, say, if I'm just saying, what's up with you? What you getting into? Nah, man, ain't nothing, like, come on, I know some hoes that is gonna go down, man. All you gotta do, it's all good. Shit, them hoes with the shit, man. You just speak, it's gonna go down. They know what it is. Oh, bet, niggas be fired up all the way till you get to the door, or till you get to the room, or whatever the fuck, till you get to the scene. When it's ready for that action, niggas fall out of character. Like, what is you doing? Come on, baby. What is you doing, baby? You all over the place, baby. Like, you tripping. And like, now I got to work fucking double duty. You know what I'm saying? But that type of bullshit, I might as well be smashing both the hoes, goddamn. But like I say, that nigga there, yeah. But my thing is, yeah, that shit was wild. That whole yeah, I mean, we all did. Like, it's a process to learn. Like, when you young and you trying to figure out, certain situations, especially if you ain't had nobody to just lace you up with some game or something. Like, you had to, and shout out to Lyric Northside, happy birthday. It's going down, bro. Happy birthday, brother. But that's the thing, man. It's like eventually you got to learn. But at this point, it was like, nigga, you too old for that shit. Like, but I realized what it was. It was just the level of conversation. Because now that I'm really thinking about it, the other chick, she was kind of, all she wanted to do was hit the club. And I mean, shit, what's her name was the same way. But, she would work and do, she would get on the grind too. But she would just kind of wild. But this chick wanted to hit the club. That he wanted to hit the club every motherfucker. That's another story to talk about. That's a whole other story to talk about. We're gonna talk shit for about 5 more minutes. We'll make it about an even 2.5, and then we'll get ready to wrap it up. But man, I'm just telling y'all, man, it's wild. It's super wild. I guess I got to see what's shaking tomorrow. I got to keep making little videos, man, because after making that video today, I guess we done got some growth. That's cool. That's honestly, like, fucking hands down the most growth the fucking Den has seen in any fucking one day. I don't even know where it's at now. I'm gonna take a peek. Let me see where we at. Or shit, even just during the stream, let me see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like 10 people that's been subbed at least during the stream. But let me Let me actually pull up the thing. Sometimes if people have their stuff private, it don't show when they sub. Let me see what's shaking. Are you aching? Yep. For some bacon? Yep. He's a big pig, and you can be a big pig too. Man, don't act like I don't know. That shit was live. That shit, you look, y'all don't don't hate on the king, man. You know. Okay. Oh man. Let's see. God damn, okay. A bunch of people. God damn, there's a whole bunch of comments and shit. I gotta go and God damn, I'm missing a whole bunch of shit. Motherfucking me like damn. Okay, so I got a lot of catching up to do. That's like another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 more motherfucking comments. That shit, I don't even think fucking sauce videos get love like that, goddamn. Let's see where we at. Shit, that's about 40. About 40 yeah, this is by far the best fucking video. The bitch got 700 fucking views. I mean, but you know, the Den don't fucking get the Den don't get no love. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the video. It say 707. And I think the best video that the Den has had, especially stream or otherwise, was the fucking the Black China sex tape, and that's only because niggas was they was hoping they was gonna see some clips of some shit. You know, that shit didn't get any love, no real commentary, no comments on it. But you know, streams, they be long as hell. People ain't fucking with this 2-hour shit. And I think that's best. I think this video might probably be the best performing video yet from the Den. So y'all definitely got to do more short videos. But I'm trying to think. It was at 83, 84. So say about, let's see, I think it was at 584. So that gives 48. That's probably better than any day the fucking sauce has ever done, even when it was pumping and all kind of shit. So I definitely got to start paying more attention to the Den. But, you know, here's my thing. Den is not finna turn PC. Trust me, if you see all the comments, it ain't no it definitely ain't no, anybody who's joining in, they not finna change. They definitely seem like they with the shit with the Den. But my thing is, because I think, let me see something while I'm looking at being nosy, because I know this is definitely the best video since it's become the Den. But if we looking at all, including if we're looking at all including, okay, so it ain't counting that one yet. But yeah, since it's just been the Den, the next best one was The Future of Sex, and that was 4 months ago, and it only has 590 views in 4 months. Then Justice for Jasmine, A Double Standard, has 589, and that was 3 weeks. Centoya Brown was next after that, and that was 425, and that took 3 weeks. This one's been up for 9 hours, and it's sitting on 7, so I'm cool with that. That's what's happening. I think I actually got to go in though and look at the private stuff, because I made everything else private, so I got to look and see which ones of those. But so I guess it definitely is. But here's my thing, man. Wow. That shit got super light. Got another sub since I just logged in. This shit has got much better traction than fucking any fucking sauce video. Because I mean, I'm just looking at the ratios. But here's the deal. I'm not wrapping it up yet. But just let me pull up this thing. But here's the deal. Like I say, my thing is, I think people are tired of the bullshit. I think, honest. Yeah, this shit is goddamn. I'm just looking. The most, I think 7 comments is about the next best on the Den video. This bitch got 68 comments. This is ridiculousness. By far. So I know what I need to do. I know what I got to start doing now to make the Den what it needs to be. I don't want to see that. I want to see this. And okay, here we go. Okay. So it's actually already passed the Black China one. Well, goddamn. Black China only had 661. Okay, so this is by far the best video that the Den has had. The only one that did better than this was the big booty debate, yoga pants versus scrubs. And that shit was damn near 2 years ago, April 9th of fucking 2017. And that shit got 1,069. So, well, like I said, excuse me, we know the route that must be taken. But here's the thing that I want to say about that. I talked to y'all about you just have to go back to a cushion. All the cushions they're all under protection. But you know, I think that what I have is, should I turn it up a little bit? All right. Let me turn it up here. See if that's a little bit better for you. But what I think about, because, the Den has been just kind of what it is, mainly been streams and stuff like that. And, I've been telling y'all I've been working on a lot of things. And I really have to thank y'all because y'all are the ones who, y'all really brought a lot of advice, especially last week, just kind of making suggestions as, what do y'all thought I should do? And, I took a lot of that to heart. But also I talk about sacrifice a lot. Excuse me. And I think when you make the right sacrifices, when you sacrifice things that you enjoy for other goals, shit happens. And so, if y'all noticed, I ain't been fucking with the blacks. Not the black people. I love my black people. I'm talking about the fucking Black and Miles. He's like, hey, I know Honcho. He's a goddamn coon. He's a goddamn Uncle Tom. We knew it. Y'all know y'all love that shit. But no, I ain't been fucking with the blacks. And y'all know I like to usually just do something. So these last few Dens have just been kind of conversation. Haven't been smoking nothing. I've been put the reefer down. What is this? About to be going on, 8 months now? So, and so I think, maybe it's finally time that, making some of these sacrifices and really start focusing on things that other stuff will come to fruition. Still got all this fucking phlegm. I'm sure still there's some fucking tar in my lungs from all that shit. Honcho MAGA hat, word confirmed. Nah. I tried to get me a MAGA hat, then fucking Breaking News Braylon brought the last one. Make a super liberal video wearing a MAGA hat. Oh, that'd be terrible. That'd be like against everything I stand for. I'd be going far right and far left. That is not what it's about. I'm the man in the middle, but not the middle man. I got plenty of. Hold on. What this? There we go. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. There you go. So, again, I just appreciate y'all, man. Because like I say, it's been the Den has been many things, and it's continuing to progress. It's continuing to change up, and we're gonna still talk shit. That's the one thing that's never gonna change. And if new people come fucking with it, they fuck with the flow of the conversation. Cool. If they don't fuck with it, well, it is what it is. Because we've established a very interesting culture here, and I just hope it continues to grow. If not, if it stays the way that it is, how we do. I think that's dope too. So I ain't really tripping on none of that shit, But I think more people in this world need the Den, So we're gonna get it in. So like I said, now I know I'm gonna start looking at things and how I gotta kind of start approaching shit. But it's all good. But man, fuck all that. It's time for me to take my happy ass to bed. It's fucking midnight and some change and shit. You know what I'm saying? I told myself that's part of it, time management, getting better with how I fuck around with my time and shit. So I'll be getting up, follow the teacher said, man, you trying to create more simps in the society. But like I say, so we back at it tomorrow. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody who called in. Shout out to all the new subscribers who just kind of waiting in the wings trying to see what these motherfuckers really about. Trust me, y'all keep fucking with it. We do this every night, live at 10. I think y'all like that shit, man. Feel free to participate. We don't hate on nobody. It's all love. Make sure y'all check out the Den socials. Facebook, Den Show Live, Twitter, at Den Show Live, Instagram, Den Show Live. Same shit, different platforms. That way it's easy to fucking remember. Fuck, cut the deadline off. I don't want y'all to call them. Oh, goddamn, I'm done with y'all. And again, as we wrap it up, if you don't know, now you know. I'm your host at Honcho. It's about that time to wind it down, get ready to call it a wrap. And if you want to reach the Den, you can always text, even when the Den line ain't open. If y'all got like a topic idea, something you just want to share, you want me to read on the next stream, you can always text 833-284-3336. That's actually 833-2, the number 2, the Den. So that's what it spells out. Den Show Live at Gmail. And if you want to tell your friends about the Den, just tell them to go to thedenshow.com. It'll take them straight to the page. That way they ain't got to be going through on YouTube. Let me find the Den with the Wolf Den, the Chicken Burger Den. But I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all because, like I say, just for sticking with what's been going down since the Den been a thing, man. But y'all ain't got to go home. Y'all should probably already be the fuck at home because it's cold outside. Ain't no reason to be out in these motherfucking streets. If you got dogs and plants, bring them hoes in the house. That's all the good advice I got for y'all today. I gave all my advice to Ed, man. Man, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. I'm out. Go to fucking sleep. Get some rest. All that shit is vital and important. Honcho said that.